All right, y'all, we're back. We're back. Let's see how long it stays up. I'll be honest with you. Some of these issues, these technical issues, are taking some of the enjoyment out of this whole streaming shit. So I don't know. If it stays up, I'll stay on. But this is absolutely maddening. But what's up to the 15 Berserkers in the chat? Viking Jerome, Sheila, thanks for being here. You both gaming with Eli. Member gang. Shorty Locks, Dodger Baseball about to start. TGJP, welcome to Tier God of War. Holy crap, man. That's a big membership. I appreciate you, my man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you and welcome. Welcome to the family. Appreciate it. I needed that pick-me-up the way these technical difficulties are going. But here we go. Dodgers up first. Mookie Betts at the plate. And let's hope this bad boy stays online. First pitch called strike. All right, we're a little late. Sound check, y'all. Give us a sound check. What's up, TGJP? Appreciate that membership, man. Appreciate it. Valhalla, holla to you. Mookie hits it to right field. High fly ball. Going to be caught right at the warning track for the first out. What's up, Abel Mata? What's up, Jeff Smith? William Rogers Jr., Washington State in the house. Riley Swanson, Albies, the infield. Rosario Duvall, Peterson, Jock Pop in the outfield. Give me a sound check, y'all. How does the TV sound? Next pitch up high. This is Trey Turner at the plate. All right, let's go to the stat page. Sheila says you sound good on my end. 4 crashes before the game even started. That is not going to work, ladies and gentlemen. This ball hit to the shortstop, over to first, and they get Turner by a step. Quick 2 outs for the Braves here in the first. 33 in the house. Share this out. Need some help, y'all, with the crashes. People leave and get mad. Robert Galvin in the house. What's up? What's up, Robert? Appreciate it, TGJP. Where is our buddy Robert Rothberg? I hope he's doing well. Corey Silky Smooth Seager at the plate. Swing and a miss. All right, we're not going to get Rebecca for a while. She's working, but her guy is up at the plate. Hopefully he can get us started. Williams says, crash all you want. We'll find you. Seager hits it. Base hit. Right center field. 2 out base hit for Corey Seager. He's going for 2. Safe. Safe. Let's go. Thor's doing good, Abel. Thanks for asking. King Yellowman up in here. What's up, Yellowman? So Seager takes the 2-out delivery from Fried and sends it to right center field, and the Dodgers have a runner on scoring position here in the first. What's up, Viking Jerome? Lori Jean, True Blue Dodger Girl, says, hell yeah, let's go. All right, here comes Justin Turner to the plate. Outside for a ball. Rick Ruler says, keep it low, boys. I got the under on this one. Good luck, buddy. Cincinnati Reds fan says, what's up, Valhalla? What's up, everybody? 37 Berserkers up in here, up in here. Elias, you know, originally I thought we were going to sweep them. That was my first thought. But with this being a bullpen game now, I'm thinking we're going to go 5. I'm thinking it'll go 5. What do you think? What do you think, Elias? Renee says, let's get 11 runs in 1 inning again. Let's go Braves, says Andrew Gaming. All right, 1 ball, 1 strike to Turner. Next pitch, called strike on the inside. What's up, Salvador Chavez? Joe Escobar, what's up, Valhalla? Let's do this tonight. Let's go, Dodgers. Let's go, buddy. All right, fans on their feet in Atlanta. Fans on their feet in Atlanta. All right, here we go. 10th pitch by Fried on the way. Fouled back by Turner. Elias says, I'll take 5. That sounds good. What up, Matty Man? Turner looking long in the tooth. Alex Duran up in here. What's up, Alex? What's up? Shout out to Mexico. All right, the fans in Atlanta doing the tomahawk chop. Next pitch. Turner fouls that one back as well.
This is not the best defensive center field.
What's up, Eddie? All the Berzerkers making their acquaintances in the chat as the Dodgers trying to make something happen here in the first inning. A 2-out rally led off by Corey Seager puts him on second and in scoring position. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Justin Turner, the third baseman for the Dodgers. Johan Victor Torralba says, let's go Dodgers, let's go. Next pitch, down low, ball. Evens it up, 2 balls, 2 strikes. How's everybody doing today, though? How's everybody doing? As I mentioned, we crashed 4 times in the pregame. 4 times already in the pregame. No idea what's causing it again. I still think it's the internet provider, but the internet never went down in the home. All right, come on, Turner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch from Fried. Down low, ball. They checked to first, though, and Justin check swing, went around. Check swing, run around, and that's going to do it for the Dodgers in the first. We need JT to find himself in this series, y'all. We need JT to find himself in this series. Chris said it was crashing because I wasn't here yet. Let's go Doyers, says Thies. Yep, the exact same matchup as last year. Guys, is this background music like overwhelmingly loud? Because it is in my headphones. We'll turn it down. He's 1 for 21, huh, Matty? Yeah, they ain't gonna get it done, bro. That ain't gonna get it done, my man. Matty says it's perfect. I turned it down a little bit. 70 Berzerkers up in here. What's up, Carlisle Crawford? What's up, buddy? All right, so Boston's still holding on to that 9-3 lead. No outs here. We're headed to the bottom of the 9th. Houston down to their last 3 outs in Game 2 of that ALCS. Boston looking to tie it up at 1. Chris says Turner's a stud in the postseason. He'll come through. RM says, have I said F the Giants yet? Laurie says, I'd rather hear you talk. Okay, cool. All right, let's go in the commercial break here between innings. Right on, Sheila. Appreciate it. Appreciate you and your boyfriend, girl. You know that. Alex Duran says Trastros are going down. Johnny G says we should have kept Kike. Hernandez is on fire, y'all. Maddie says the American League Series can go any way. I was worried the Astros were going to sweep. I thought they were going to sweep too. LA Faithful in the house. What is up, my man? What is up, LA Faithful? Isaiah in the house. There you go, Viking Jerome. Cease Jackson says, where is the bar? No bar stream today, y'all. We're in the studio. Let's get back to it. Rosario, Freeman, Albies, Riley to lead it off here in the bottom of the first. Then Peterson, Duvall, D'Arnaud, Swanson, and Freed is their lineup. What's up, Stacy Dial?
It's an opener again, and it's the same opener from Georgetown, Texas.
All right, so Corey Knebel going to lead this one off. A bullpen game today, y'all. A bullpen game to start off this NLCS with our pitching in shambles. Yeah, I know he was, Alex. First pitch fouled off, first base side, ball. All right, let's get you to the stat screen, y'all. Yeah, he's gonna pitch tomorrow, Matty. So it's the next game 2 will be Max, game 3 Bueller, game 4 Urias. Outside ball. Bradley says these bullpen games are interesting. Yes, they are. Alec, it's Corey Knebel leading off in a bullpen game. This ball hit solid, right field. Going to be a single at least. Mookie turns quickly, throws it to second, and holds Rosario to a single. But the Braves have the leadoff runner on base here in the first. I don't think he's taking them lightly. I think the pitching staff was just all jumbled up. I think a lot of it had to do with Max telling him that he wasn't feeling too great yesterday. So I think a lot of that was predicated by Max. All right, fouled off by Freeman. Freddie Freeman, the star of this Braves team. Have we crashed again? I'm not showing a crash yet on my end. Now I'm starting to get buffering though. All right, they go over to first. They don't get him. Yep, we're having trouble again, y'all. Without a doubt, we're having trouble again. Let's see if it holds on. Next pitch. Right downtown. Ball. No strike. No ball. All right, 71 in the house. If we crash, y'all, I'll try to get it back up and then come back on. So you just have to go to our main page and come and find us. Nothing I can do about it. But as of now, it looks like it's still holding.
5 of these opening assignments have come since August 19th for Corey Knebel.
Next pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice little curve.
Why he's starting this game. First 5 batters besides Riley is left-handed. Reverse split guy.
So, of course, the Atlanta Braves, a heavily left-handed lineup. Bradley says, I am out.
1-2 the count.
All right, have a good one.
Dodgers have a shift on.
Next pitch. Freeman fouls that one off. One that was way inside.
Up and away, it was down and in. Freeman still got the bat to it. If you're Rosario at first base, you have to be aware. Knebel has been known when he goes.
Yeah, it looked like he was having trouble there, Matty. I don't know what it is. The internet does not go down in the house. It does not go down. But for some reason, it must go off for just a second, and that's enough to piss off OBS. A bouncer in the dirt. Smitty fields it, holds Rosario at first. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Freeman. Carlisle's predicting a rematch of LA versus Houston. Lori says, we'll find you if you drop. Right on.
Especially with their third base coach.
Yep, Tio Albert playing man in first base there, y'all.
First to third, and you'll see those sends that are 50-50, forcing the outfielders to throw the ball.
Next pitch. Inside to Freeman. Now we got a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Freddie Freeman. Runner on first for the Braves with no outs and no score here in the bottom of the first. Albie's on deck for the Braves. What's up, Glenn Hewman? What is up, Glenn Hewman? What's up, buddy? Next pitch. Swing and a miss. Trying to steal. Safe at second, though. Safe at second. It looked like Will got it there in time, but strikeout steal for the Braves. So 1 out here. Not even much of a lead there. It got there in time. Turner just didn't do. He's out. That mug is out. What do you think, Chat? I saw that camera angle. It looked like he was out. Bam!
Right there, split second. That leg comes up, but the tag was not on. Will Smith thought he had one. Very strong.
They call him safe, y'all.
So runner at second base. Here is Ozzie Albies.
Andy Guillen, we've got
Albies with 4 hits in the division series.
We've got Knievel pitching. Albies gets all this right field line. Just foul. Woo! Woo! Just foul down that right field line. Yeah, well, they didn't call it out. And Albies takes that first pitch, rips it down the right field line.
Ozzie Albies, the only National League player this year with a season of 31.
Dodgers in the shift to the first base side. I don't know if I said that. Turner covering the entire area between second and third.
Monster year, an all-star second baseman.
Justin Turner. Trey Turner keeping the runner on second. Next pitch. Albies hits it into the shift, fielded by Turner over to first, and they get the second out. Rosario advances the third. Chat gets a little quiet, but we got 92 up in here, up in here. Sheila says, don't give him that pitch again. Phil Bickford up in the Dodgers bullpen, the righty, number 52.
Phil Bickford getting ready in the Dodger pen. Billy Roberts told us Knievel is a guy probably that could take him down through.
Next pitch, outside, gets away from Smith. The runner's going to score. Rosario scores on the wild pitch. Let's see if Smitty should have caught this, y'all. He should have caught it. He should have caught it. It wasn't where he thought it would be, but he still should have caught that.
So he was already kind of standing. Never had a chance at that ball. Rosario's tour around the bags. A single.
Yeah, he should have caught that. I agree, Matty. Got to catch that. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. They called it a wild pitch, I think. They'll probably change that to an E. Here comes trouble. Danny Manny, what's up? I'm a Dodger fan, buddy. I'm a Dodger fan. Another swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Austin Riley.
Just 24 years of age. Career highs in batting average and homers and RBIs.
They should have, but they didn't.
303 this year with 33 bombs and 107 RBIs.
Next pitch, swing and a miss. All right, so that's going to end it for Atlanta, but not before they put one on the board.
In that leadoff spot, got the great start tonight, all the way around the bags. And it's 1-0 Atlanta after one.
1-0 Atlanta after one, y'all. Hanging in there, Daddy Manny. Having fun. What's up, Sikkim? Let's get this W. Sheila says he's a hitter, not a regular catcher. Hey, we just busted 100 in the chat. Johnny says if we lose the first game, it means we're going to win the series. Yeah, he does. He has to catch that one. I agree, Betty. It literally hit him in the mitt. It literally hit him in his mitt. Half the baseball world doesn't know who Chris Taylor is. Half the baseball world doesn't even know who he is, LA Faithful. SD says, remember, Atlanta chokes in October. Kerb says, pass ball. They called it a wild pitch. I think that will get changed, though. What do you think, chat? What do you think, chat? So after one, Braves 1, Dodgers 0. All right, that game in Houston is final. Boston 9, Houston 5. They cut it to 4 before they got out of there. 9-5 is your final, and the ALCS is knotted up at 1. Knotted up at 1. King Yellowman says Jocktoberfest has been canceled. USC Trojan fan in the house. Danny Manny says, nice bat. I got this at a Dodger game many, many moons ago. Joe says, that's okay. We gave them that run. Matty says, at some point, Will is going to have to figure out the fielding part of the game. He's already the best hitting catcher in both leagues. Let's go Dodgers, says LA Faithful. Matty says, I hate Houston, but they're a scary offense. Hell yeah, they are. Marlon Lopez says, let's go Dodgers. All right, let's get back to it, y'all.
Well, let's see, looking down on Truist Park, game 1 of the National League Championship Series. And a rematch from last year's NLCS. Dodgers were down 3-1 in that series, won the last 3 to advance to the World Series, and will go and beat the Tampa Bay Rays in the World Series.
Called strike to Smitty, looking to redeem himself here. Called strike.
Strike 1 underway here in the second inning. Smith has reached base in all 6 postseason games. He's caught 2 homers.
Smitty hits it, left field. Shallow. Catch will be made for the first out.
So Ronnie, the Dodgers gave up a run in the first to go with the opener.
Reg Cagley checks in, says, woo, let's go, Valhalla, let's go.
Cable got in trouble in San Francisco when he opened there in game 5-2, but was able to withhold or stop the Giants from scoring.
Yellman says, Fresh Prince surprised me at how he had a decent year behind the plate.
Pitches in the first to allow Rosario.
I don't really know how they called that a wild pitch, to be honest with you. I mean, it hit him in the glove. Called strike up high. This is Albert. I'm all messed up. I'm all messed up. Braves in the shift to the third base side. Albert, a slow roller to third base. And they get Pujols at first. Greg Tobez is up in the house. What's up, Greg?
He hasn't lost since July 28th, and for him, the difference is clear. It goes against what you think about a pitcher. But he said, when I stopped trying to...
I don't agree with that, Mike Austin.
...on getting guys off balance, it all clicked for me. Don't try to miss too many bats, just mix speed
a little bit. In my second year in the major leagues, I walked 114, led the league. My teammates started calling me Mr. Perfect, Mr. P. It wasn't because I was a renaissance.
All right, here we go. A.J. Elemental Pollock at the plate here with 2 outs in the top of the second. Pollock hits it right field. It's going to get past the outfielder Peterson, roll all the way to the wall, and just like last inning, the Dodgers put a runner in scoring position with 2 outs.
2-out doubles for the Dodgers. Oh, what a beautiful approach right here off Max Fried, shooting the big part of the.
So this fellow Mike Austin in the chat has made 2 posts now, both absolutely negative, and he's giving me troll eyes. Troll vibes. Mike says, well, you've never been there then, buddy. Whatever. Whatever. Mike Austin will only be here for a little while. Yeah, go watch it on TV, Mike. Go watch it on TV. You brought nothing to the chat. You brought nothing to the chat, and we will miss you. Not at all. Have a good day. Deuces. Mookie Betts at the plate. Actually, it's Taylor. Fouls it back. Fouls it straight back.
Throwing in the Dodger bullpen. Remember Dave Roberts, who was on ground roll as his.
Yeah, he's definitely a Dodger hater. He come in here smoking. Come in here smoking. How are you going to call baseball Mecca a third world country?
Bickford's going to get his chance. 2 outs, runner at second. Chris Taylor, the batter.
Next pitch. Ball just misses upside.
In this postseason.
Just missed up top.
He might have moved up the pecking order a little bit and might be asked to get outs later in the game.
Yeah, he's probably a Padre fan. Glenn looking for some of that 2-out magic. What's up, Joss? Laurie thinks he was Yellowman says he was probably a Giants fan. 1 ball, 1 strike to Taylor. Up high, ball. 125 in the chat. There you go, Ruben. Baseball Mecca. That was a big hit for Pollock. We needed something there. Now we need one from Taylor here. How about a nice little Taylor bomb? Inside ball. All right, so 3 balls, 1 strike to Taylor. Souza is on deck for the Dodgers.
Yeah, and so, but with that being said, you can tell still being very careful with Taylor.
Yeah, I probably won't be hitting that like. What's up, Lori Lucy?
In second or fifth. And versus lefties, it even ticks up 296 with 6 home runs this year.
Linda says Dodgers rock and roll.
3 balls and a strike on Taylor. Pollock with a nice lead at second.
Next pitch. Taylor fouls it. Third base side. Showing Taylor's home run against the Cardinals. We could use one of them right here. Yeah, no way that's Robert. No way that's Robert. No way that's Robert. Full count now. Hashtag full count in the chat. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Taylor. Runner on second, 2 outs. Here on the top of the first. The Braves lead this one 1-0. Next pitch. Taylor ropes it. Gonna be a base hit to left center field. And Pollock's gonna tie this bad boy up. Tie ball game, y'all. Tie ball game.
said, Taylor, great against left-handed pitching.
So 2 breaking balls put in play, 2 balls on the nose hit for a run for the Dodgers. So immediate answer for the Dodgers.
So Sousa was on deck. Let's see if he comes up to the plate.
Consecutive outs from Smith and Poole.
Tailor made, says Viking Jerome. Let's go, says Lori Lucy. Maddie says the bottom of the lineup getting it done. Next pitch. Down low, ball. And there we go. Taylor steals second. Taylor steals second and is now in scoring position. 159 in the chat.
Right into your living room.
LA Faithful says, let's go. CT3 with a steal.
5G coverage.
He took a chance there on first pitch.
Come on, Sousa.
Second in National League.
Sousa.
Next pitch inside for a ball.
Bench player used by Dave.
1 ball, no strikes.
Be interested to hear from
Greg says, man, I love that dude. Sheila says CT3 is our MVP. No doubt this year. No doubt.
Second. Now the spot in the batting order is up.
No doubt.
No brainer for the Dodger manager.
Especially Sousa, who's got a lot of pop.
Instant offense. He
Next pitch. Inside. Ball.
That's why it was interesting with Taylor to go on the first move.
3 balls, no strikes to Sousa. 3 balls, no strikes. Do you think he's got the green light here? I think he does.
Max Fried, what he's done.
I think he's got a green light here.
Right now, it seems to be
LA thinks that Mookie's the MVP. I don't think so. Next pitch, taken all the way, called strike on the inside.
against the Giants, the Dodgers, because they used it over
Lori says, Dodgers are so good, but your channel's better. Appreciate it.
4 innings. You realize
What's up,
the Dodgers
Kronks Tawny?
one time in that game.
KP says Fried is a little frazzled. Let's hope
As
so.
much of an American League game as they could.
Next pitch. Sousa fouls it off his own leg. Now it's a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Oscar says Taylor took over the role of Kike Hernandez. Guillermo says Urias is the NLDS MVP.
But you'll see a lot of broken bats.
LA wants Urias to win the MVP, but that's very unlikely. Maddie thinks Julio's his MVP as well.
right-handed pitchers on the internet.
Chris was at the game that CT3 hit the home run in. What's up, fam? Says Bailey.
2 out hits from Pollock and Taylor.
174, pushing 200 in the chat. Stream hanging on by a thread.
And from 3-0 to 3-2 on Steven Sousa Jr.
Next pitch. Called strike on the outside. Sousa thought it was a ball. He was wrong.
The inning is over, but the
You gotta put wood on that man.
Dodgers get one on the bottom of the first. Los Angeles answers in the second. And Fried hits the edge with a 95-mile-an-hour fastball.
You can't just let that one go. You know they call that outside strike all the friggin' time. What is up? I already did give you a shout out there, Lori. KP Chessman says top of the lineup next inning should pay dividends. We hope so. LA Faithful says good pitch. You got to swing the bat there. I agree, my man. I agree. I absolutely agree. 150 up in here, up in here. Welcome to Valhalla Sports Talk's coverage of LA Dodgers baseball. For the Dodger fans, by an actual Dodgers fan. I appreciate you all being here. Maddie said that was a good answer back inning. SD says, imagine the Dodgers taking the World Series for the 2nd year in a row. Johnny G is convinced that Fried is a future Dodger. Chris says JT needs to get it going. He's such a good postseason guy, but he's in a mini slump. Viking Jerome says that we need Shirley Bostrom in here. Sam, I'm going to try to call as many as I can, buddy. I think the one that is in trouble is the Tuesday game. The Tuesday game might not happen on the channel. It's an early game on Tuesday, and I'll probably be working. Robert Shorts with some trivia in the question says, what was the pitch that Fernando Valenzuela made famous? Hashtag in the chat. What are your answers? What was the pitch that Fernando Valenzuela made famous? KP says, Valhalla, how many shots did you end up taking after the Game 5 victory? Just the one that I took on stream. Just the one that I took on stream with y'all. John Emmanuel Ramos says, evening Valhalla, go Dodgers. All right, Phil Bickford, the new pitcher for the Dodgers. Let's get to it.
Bickford gets the call for the second.
You know, Brian and Jeff, he's had an outstanding year, and he's not giving up a run in the postseason. But during the season, these are not the kind of innings he would usually get.
All right, who is this Jock Pop at the plate with his pearls? First pitch inside, ball. If the Dodgers were to lose this series, who would I cheer for? Nobody.
For 18, with a homer and 3 RBIs against the Braves in the championship series a year ago in Arlington. Watching the highlights from those games. And all the great moments.
Next pitch, outside for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes to Peterson. Let's get him the $1 million bet.
Fans in Arlington last year. There were no fans where we were in the American League in San Diego. But it is just a joy to have the big crowd.
Yellowman Fire.
And the sounds and the communal affair.
Prez FF says, I'm a Braves fan, but I love your content, man. Keep up the hard work. Appreciate it. Viking Jerome said it was the screwball that Fernando got. Called strike to Jock. 2 balls, 1 strike. Glenn, I kind of passed on supper tonight. I had a late lunch. Gringo burritos for late lunch. My mother made me some gringo burritos. And so I had a late lunch, and I think I'll probably just have me a couple pretzels. A couple of them big old pretzels with some cheese here in a little while. Peterson pops this one up. Counts now 2-2. I don't know the story about the pearls. I have no idea. I don't know. Today was the first time I even heard about him. Viva Mexico, says Robert Schwartz. Fernando was a hero. Swing and a miss. Take a seat. Oh, there! You just got struck out by Bickford.
This is a chance to remind you that DraftKings is the best place to get in on the MLB action. Daily fantasy sports betting and free-to-play pools.
Johnny G says Kiki looking like the greatest player ever this postseason. Remember, that's why Kiki's not a Dodger anymore, is that he was so hot and cold. He would look like a world beater and then disappear.
Bickford opens his first NLCS.
It was pretty. I was still pretty young then, SD18, during the whole Fernando Mania thing. But it was. I remember them being excited every time he pitched. But it was pretty wild. I know Dodger Stadium would get crazy when he would pitch. Sheila says if the Dodgers don't make the World Series, it's going to be the lowest rated one in history.
It was with their ball club during a playoff run 2 years ago.
What's up, Rob Parsons? What's up, buddy? All right, this ball's popped straight up.
In the infield, who wants it?
Seager gets underneath it and records the second out of the inning. That was Duvall, the center fielder. All right, so here's what a gringo burrito is. My mother makes them, right? Gringo. But it's just she takes hamburger meat, and then they have those taco packet seasonings, and she mixes that in the hamburger meat, and then she throws some beans in there and some cheese, and then wraps it up in a tortilla, and then you put it in the nuker. They're big. They're about, they're pretty big size. And then you put it in the nuker for about 4 minutes. Sprinkle a little cheese on top. Add some salt and some hot sauce, or in my case, Taco Bell sauce. And that's a gringo burrito. That's a gringo burrito. What's up, George Lopez?
High velocity, and now he's able to control it and throw strikes.
Hey, what's up, Bobby? Congratulations, dude. Huge game for your boys today. Darno at the plate. First pitch. Actually, second pitch. Called strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Bickford out here dealing. KP Chessman was able to see Fernando's last game in LA with his grandma.
2 for 12 in the division series. Batting average is low. There is context required, though. The Braves running up against one of the best pitching staffs in the game.
Yeah, pretty much, Luis. Pretty much. It's pretty much like a Del Taco burrito. They're good, though. I'm not going to lie. I love them.
To advance.
Down low ball.
Darno in game 4, Brian, had a couple of hits to right field. When he's hitting
Nooser?
gap to gap, a lot of hits to right field, he's on time. He lost
155 in the chat.
injuries, so he's
Hey, what's up, Tylen E-Biker?
100% as far as his eye at the plate.
Yeah, you missed 3 months with torn.
SD says expect cool temperatures when the 3-game series comes to LA. Josh's grandma and grandpa would take him to see Fernando as well. Swing and a miss. Take a seat. Oh, there. You just got struck out by Bickford. All right. We're not staying tuned for a message from DraftKings. You guys just got to listen to me. You guys just got to listen to me instead. 158 in the chat. Bickford looked really good in that inning. Go Dodgers, says Chris. Luis says there's a place in Silicon Valley here called Taco Bravo. They only have ground beef and shredded chicken, so you always get the Valhalla burrito. Yeah, pretty close so far. Braves get 1 in the top. The Braves get 1 in the bottom of the first, and the Dodgers answered back with 1 in the top of the second. Appreciate it. Press FF. LD says repeat LA. Go Dodgers says LD. What's up, Greg and John? What's up, buddy? SD says, will I do a stream with Bobby from Beantown Breakdown if there's an LA versus Boston World Series? We've always talked about that. We've always talked that the other one would host when their team was at home. So, like, I would go over to his channel for the Boston games, and he would come to mine for the LA games. Braves' new stadium looks like their other new stadium a few years ago. I was wondering about that. How many new stadiums have the Braves had? I still remember Turner Field. Eric Baker says, what inning? We are headed to the third, my man. We are headed to the third. Redman predicting a rematch of the 18 World Series. Rob Parson putting up those member-exclusive Dodgers emojis in the chat. Turner Field, and now this one, Luis. Yeah, hit that like and subscribe. Rob up in here, up in here. All the way from Oi land. All right, let's get back to it.
Game 5, Mookie Betts had 9 hits in the division series, and it wasn't just his bat. He did it with his legs. Great defensive play.
Yeah, we'll have to do that one day, Isaiah.
Mookie Betts battling through injuries
Ball fouled back by Mookie. All right, let's go to the stat page. Let's move the $1 million bat over there to the Dodgers. Bobby'd like to see a Sox-Dodger rematch. All right, that's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to Mookie. Elias says, my wife's a Giants fan. She was pissed. That was funny.
Overall in the postseason, if you add the 2 hits from the wild card game, Mookie Betts with 11 hits, 11 for 25 now.
We had our first tier God of War member on the channel to start this thing off. Mookie hits a fly ball, right field. Right fielder gets over there. That's Jock Peterson, makes the catch for the first out in the top of the 3rd. Yeah, we're back in the studio, Rob. It didn't help our crashing problem as we crashed 4 times in the pregame. 4 times we crashed during just the pregame. All right, Trey Turner coming up. He's 0 for 1 on the day with a ground out. This is fouled back. Fouled back to start it off. Yeah, there's different levels of memberships, and he joined as a God of War. I can't remember. That might be the big one. Swing and a miss by Turner. We had an Odin tier member when we first had memberships for the first 3 months. That's where you get your logo on the stream. All right, next pitch. Fouled at the plate to stay alive. No balls, 2 strikes to Trey Turner. Sam says, I miss you when you're not on, buddy. I miss you guys too. YouTube executives are Giants fans. True. They might be out to get me, huh? Josh says Trey's going to hit a dribbler here. That seems like what he's been hitting lately, huh? But he shoots one right field. It's going to drop down in front of Peterson, and the Dodgers get a runner on first. Stand-up single. Valhalla Sports Talk exclusive. Stand-up single. Renee says, remember Edwin Rios, and Maddie immediately says, I'm trying not to. Yeah, Vikings play at 10 o'clock tomorrow.
You got that right. Justin Turner told me he's in awe of Trey, how he lengthens the lineup and how smooth he is.
The Giants fans had a prior engagement.
Slides, almost majestic to watch. Trey said, you can do it too. I'll teach
Silky
you.
Smooth Singer at the plate here with 1 out. Mighty swing and a miss at the first pitch. What's up, Carlos Parache? There you go, Trey, says Maddie. Luis says the Braves only have 88 wins. They're in the 2nd round.
Max Fried, the best left-handed move in the game. Taylor stole a base last inning.
Next pitch by Fried will be number 40. 40 is the next pitch. Seager hits it, and Nibbler over the short, caught by the shortstop. Nice jump by him, as the announcers just mentioned. Just a little flare trying to get it over the shortstop, and it's 2 away.
We tend to talk about this infield for the Braves about how great their offense is.
Yeah, I gotta do that in those engraving things, Rob. I've never done that yet. I gotta get me an engraver from Home Depot there and go out there and start burning up some wood. No, I don't have the schedule for the Dodgers in 2022. Johnny says Singer's a Brave killer. This is who we need to get going, y'all. Justin, first ball, hit to the right fielder, Jock Peterson, and the Dodgers go down without scoring. All right, here we go, y'all. Here we go to another commercial break. Danny says I like Lowe's best. Maddie says JT is just friggin' lost at the plate right now. Roland says the Braves got 73 losses for the season. Rob says no Bilbo. I haven't seen Bilbo. He wasn't here in the last game, I don't think. I don't think he was here in the last game. Danny Manny says, nice to meet you. Edmund Enterprises says, let's go Dodgers. Let's go. 166 in the chat. $175 in the chat. Yeah, I don't think we'll see Robert again for a little while, y'all. He was in love with that team too. He had it probably taken that whole thing pretty tough, like our buddy Rocha. I don't think Rocha will do another baseball game this year. Personally, I don't think he will broadcast another baseball game. SD18 says, I've been a sub since the start of the MLB year. You popped up into my recommended. That's cool. That's cool to hear. Need all the help I can get. Need all the help I can get. Maddie says, Bilbo probably feels like everyone's ganging up on him. Well, sometimes you ask and you shall receive. No, Danny Reddy, I live in Arizona, buddy. Yeah, he does. Rocha gets like thousands when he does with his Warriors games. That's been the major growth on his channel the last year is the Warriors games. He puts 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 people in his chat. I could do that too if I did Lakers games. I just can't. It's not my thing, y'all. I love watching the Lakers, but I don't love watching them that much. I don't love watching them that much. LA Faithful says, walk the walk and talk the talk. Come on, Viking Jerome. We don't do that in here. Danny says, my uncle lives in Arizona, but he also likes the Dodgers. There you go. A lot of Dodger fans here in Arizona. All right, let's get back to it. Braves coming up here in the bottom of the third. Yeah, they're missing two of their biggest players, Yellowman. 170 in the chat. Maddie says he heard a rumor that Muncy will be back sooner than later. I don't know. I heard that he's still wearing the brace. Dansby fouls it at the plate that might have hit my guy Will Smith in the family jewels. Will Smith, I think, caught that one right in the ringer. To drive from here to LA, Rob, takes probably about 8 hours, somewhere like that. 8 hours, 9 hours.
One thing we hear a lot from Dave Roberts.
Crunchy nuts.
My eyes will tell me how long to leave.
There you go. Hit that like button. No balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes to Swanson. Beckford out here dealing thus far.
Swanson, 27 home runs this year for the Braves, career high in hits, doubles, home runs, and RBIs. While playing that outstanding shortstop.
Swanson hitting 8th.
Jules Smith, says David Catalano. Next pitch. Ball just misses on the outside.
He's one of the athletes on the field. He really is.
Every manager has specific windows.
Man, Max Fried taking warm-up swings in the on-deck circle. And I've literally never seen anyone choke up on their bat that high. He's swinging with the bat like this. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. Take a seat. Over there you just got struck out by Bickford.
Slider, 86 miles an hour to finish off Swanson.
Oh, yeah, no doubt, Matty. No doubt. Yeah, if you're in Phoenix, it's probably a 6-hour drive. Why are we taking him out of here? Roberts comes out and yanks Bickford. Roberts comes out and yanks Bickford, I think, to force Atlanta to pull their pitcher, or to try to get them to pull their pitcher.
Gave him 4 in a row. Second reliever out of the bullpen in a bullpen game. Pitching change.
All right, someone explain to me what's going on here. Why is he doing this?
We continue.
All right, we're headed to a commercial break, y'all. Matty says Bickford should have started the game. Yeah, I've seen Zach Greinke. I've seen him pitch against the Dodgers in Arizona even. Luis says Arizona's a big state. It's like 4 hours to the border to L.A. David says, I don't think you'll beat the Braves, but I enjoy your content as always. Okay, thanks. Roland says Roberts can't leave well enough alone. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't leave him in just to end the inning. Luis says Lake Havasu to LA is 4 hours, but the lake is on the border. I think the only thing I can think with them taking Bickford out that quick is Roberts, what he's doing is trying to set this lineup up for the rest of the series. He wants to come out of game 1 and go into game 2 with everybody rested and ready to rock. Everybody rested the appropriate amount of time and ready to rock for games 2, 3, and 4. They're in a commercial break changing pitchers, Lori Jean. You were referring when Greinke took warm-up pitches mid-at-bat. All right, Justin Brule in for the Dodgers. Lefty. Called strike to Freed. Oh, no, this is Freed. My bad. They said Freeman. I was like, what?
Because of the 3-batter rule, he's got to face Freddie Freeman with people on base.
All right, Freed quickly goes down 0-2. So they're talking about that 3-batter rule as being the reason he switched him there.
To face 3 batters as long as you take them out when the inning is over.
I see a lot of fastballs, a lot of cutters, sliders, 21 appearances.
All right, that one's fouled off. Matty says, I'm done criticizing Dave Roberts. He won me over last game.
A lot in the last 2 or 3 years, but every once in a while you get a guy like this that really you don't know much about except on film, and that's different than facing him.
Dumb rule, says Carlos. Fouls that one off too.
These games are so fascinating to watch. It's new school. I mean, you wouldn't think of a bullpen game this way, but I tell you, it really creates.
Rob says, so question, does it really take that much out of you pitching? The game has changed, Rob. The game definitely has changed. It used to be pitchers would go the whole game. But now they pitch 2-3 innings and they get a rest for 4 days.
Well, things you could do is you could bat for Rosario. But if there's 2 outs,
Correct, KP. Correct. He doesn't have to pitch to 3 batters in a row if he ends the inning. Next pitch. I do know that the Dodgers lineup for this NLCS is evenly split down the middle. Infielders, pitchers, exactly even. David says the game really has changed. Swing and a miss. Take a seat. Over there, you just got struck out by this guy I don't even know. Brule. Rob says they do less work for more money. Glenn says, I feel more comfortable with Robert's decisions because of all the experience he's gotten in the postseason. You cannot argue with this many trips into the championship series. Called strike over the middle to Rosario. Rosario 1 for 1 on the night. Single and a run scored. Hey, I admit it when I don't know what I'm talking about, David. I always admit it. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strike.
The Dodgers tied it in the second. A.J. Pollock with a 2-out double, and then Chris Taylor.
Carlos says, I can't find any data if this 3-batter rule has shortened games on average. I know they're still too long. Next pitch. Outside for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. David says it makes for good content, though. There you go. 200 in the chat, y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support. Next pitch. Down low, ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. SD says he's a rookie. Rob says, don't feel bad, Jeff. I don't know one player in the MLB except for the Angels, Ohtani. This ball hit into the shift, fielded by Turner, over to first. And Pujols tags the bag for the 3rd out of the inning. Alrighty, we head to the 4th, y'all. Head to the 4th, tied up at 1. Imagine if, I don't know why I think that Ohtani's the type signing that the Dodgers make, y'all. He's the type signing that they make. He's the one that everyone's like, nah, Ohtani's going to go here, he's going to go there, he's going to go here, he's going to go there. And then all of a sudden, breaking news. David says Pujols going to be playing AAA when he's 60. Rob says this doesn't feel like the same atmosphere as the Giants series. Well, it's game 1. You know, I didn't notice that, KP Chessman, but now that you mention it, I remember reading through it, and Price was not on there, was he? Dodgers leave the Cy Young winner Price off the roster. Johnny says this series isn't stressful yet. King Yellowman says it would be awesome if Ohtani would come to the Dodgers and the Angels pay the remainder of his contract. No, Mac's not pitching tonight, William. He's going to pitch game 2. He's going to start game 2. Rene Rodriguez says bring Koufax back. Linda says the Dodgers went after Ohtani when he first entered the league. Rob says it can't get stressful, otherwise Valhalla will need a new bat. Alright, Dodgers coming up. Let's move the $1 million bat over there to Will Smith on the overlay. Still in this commercial break. Jeff Bennett says Dodgers money line, son. Alright, Bennett, a buddy of mine here in town, has a bet for the Dodgers to win tonight on the money line in a bullpen game. Rob says Ohtani went to the Angels because he likes Disneyland. Alright, let's get back to it, y'all. At bat for the Dodgers, Will getting jiggy with it. Smith, ladies and gentlemen. And he says the Angels are all in on wanting to sign Scherzer. I'm starting to think Scherzer likes being a Dodger. First pitch, called strike on the outside to Smitty. Yellowman predicting that bobblehead Bobby is going to get shook this inning. Luis says if the MLB implements the DH in the NL, go get Ohtani. Edmund says going deep. Yellowman looking for that bomb. Whenever I activate it, Rob, whenever I activate it. Smitty sends it left field back to the wall. Woo! And bobblehead Bobby is shook, ladies and gentlemen. He's shook. Let's go. Albert Pujols at the plate now. Exactly, King Yellowman, exactly. You got to treat me right. You got to treat me right. Show me some love. Josh says my wife called that Will Smith home run. All right, they get Pujols out at first. All right, so one out here. Pujols hits it to the third base side. It's fielded by the shortstop. Long throw over to first, and they get out. Lori says, hell yeah, I freaking told you. Smitty says Rob Parson. How about them Dodgers, says Leonard Villapueda. All right, A.J. Elemental Pollock at the plate for the Dodgers. Pollock fouls this one straight back. Jorge Gomez up in here, up in here. Glenn says, Will said, yo, baseball. Smell you later. Johnny says Smith will end up as the best catcher in Dodgers history. David says Smith is underrated. Will Smith got the home run. Here's a new name in the chat. When does my knee grow? Oh, I get it. Very funny. What? I get it. Next pitch. Down goes Pollock swinging. 2:14 in the chat. I don't know when it ends. Someone find out. Someone find out when Will Smith's contract is up with the Dodgers. Maddie says they probably got him for 3 more years. What's up, Lakers world? Called strike. Yeah, them ex-Dodgers are out there getting teams into the NL and ALCS. What's up, Robert Rothberg? What's up, buddy? You can come be a Dodger fan with us, Robert, if you want. You can come root for the Dodgers with us, Robert. We'd be happy to have you. But Robert, you are thought highly of on this channel, buddy. We tease the hell out of you, but we love you here, man. So welcome back. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikes out Taylor. So Will Smith, the solo home run in this inning to put the Dodgers up 2-1. Robert says, can someone please throw tomatoes at me so I can feel at home? Andrew Meza says, what's up, bro? Andrew here from Vegas. Go Blue Crew. Shout out to Vegas. Redman says, Dodgers getting jiggy with it. Yeah, I'm going to sign Will Smith to do some streams with me. $2:30 in the chat, y'all. $2:30 in the chat. Heading to the bottom of the fourth. 2-1 Dodgers. Jorge says it says that Smith has signed 1 year with the Dodgers. Carlos says, V, you're a little too excited to call a strikeout on CT3. I did get kind of loud there, huh? Zachary checks in, says hi. What's up, Zach? Hung checks in, says Will Smith, the Fresh Prince of L.A. No, Maddie. Smitty's been with the Dodgers now for 2 years that I can remember. No, Jeff Bennett is from here in town. I remember when Smith was playing minor league ball and they kept bringing him up to the Dodgers and then sending him back down. And it was pissing me off. I remember telling the guy that I worked with, why do they keep sending that kid down? He's going to be a monster. But the Dodgers had 2 other catchers at the time. Grandal, I believe. Grandal, and this one they've got now. And they kept sending him back to the minors. And it was pissing me off. I remember that. KP Chessman says, Will Smith's so fresh, I had to slap him twice. Maddie says they have him at least 2 more after this year. Mario says if we win on a bullpen day, the Braves haven't got a shot. All right, let's get back to it, y'all. Move that $1 million bat over to the Braves. Freddie Freeman at the plate. Freeman fouls it off, first base side. What's up, Pat, 1984? What's up, dude? Austin Barnes, exactly, Carlos. Robert says, Valhalla, my prediction for next year is the Giants will win the World Series. Wiki's Gmail says, let's go Dodgers, get some insurance run. Carlos says, yeah, you're the OG in the Will Smith fan club. That's true. That's true. Next pitch. Freeman chases. Take a seat. Over there, you just got struck out on 3 pitches. Let's go. Roberts coming out of the Dodger bullpen. Gonsolin going to come in now. Gonsolin coming out. Rosario does a good job there. All right, so we're going to another commercial break, y'all. I smell something on fire. I'll be right back. right, y'all, I'm back. Gonsolin, the next pitcher for the Dodgers. I thought I smelled something on fire in here, y'all. It could be from outside, though. We've got the doors open. We've got the doors open, so it could have been coming through the screen. All right, let me put me back on. Let's go to the stat screen. And the Braves got their bat. Dodgers in four says Marlon Lopez. Robert is a cool sport. Yes, he is. Joe says the Dodgers. If the Dodgers bat, this is smoking. Whatever, says Pat. Rob says, is it the laptop from the tavern? This is foul, first base side. Fouled off to the first base side. It could be. It could be. Where's my ranch, Valhalla? What does that mean? All right, Albies, 1 ball, 2 strikes. This ball fouled back by Albies. 1 ball, 2 strikes still. What's up, Rick Simmons? You forgot, dude. Come on, man. Pat says ranch comes with chicken nuggets. Next pitch, a ball. Evens it up, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Aiden Woodruff, how have you been, Jeff? Not sure if you remember me. So happy with the Dodgers these past few weeks. I do remember you, and welcome back, buddy. Albies hits this one right field. Mookie's going to get underneath a high, towering fly ball and make the catch for the second out. Ravi in the house says, sorry, didn't mean to get a timeout. I was wrenched last year in Braves versus Dodgers. All Braves. I remember you, Ravi Patel. Welcome back, dude. I don't know if Ravi got a timeout. Pat says, Ravi, give me 50 and I'll give you my wrench. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. This is Riley, Austin Riley, the third baseman. GT Challenger says Dodgers, baby. Outside ball, 1 strike. Robbie says when Miss Valhalla drove and left the chili in the crock pot. I remember that. Riley hits this a ton, left field. Home run just inside the foul pole, and we're tied again. We're tied again. No doubt about that, except for the fact that it could have been foul. What's up, Dorothy Cedillos? Lifelong Dodger fan from Portland, Oregon is Jeff Schroeder. What's up, man? Maddie says that was my worry about Gonsolin. As soon as I saw them stupid shoes of his, I knew he was going to give him a home run too. Yep, tied at 2. Rob says if the laptop hasn't started smoking, that thing could drive to LA in under 6 hours. This ball hit by Peterson. Turner fields it, and it's late. Peterson with an infield-ish single. Oh, I got you, Pat. I got you. I'm pretty sure he's always in here anyway, Pat. I'm pretty sure he's always in here anyway. He's got another name he uses in here now. Robert Rothberg says, "What's up, Viking Jerome? I'm jealous." Come on, Gonzo, says Poncho. Jocktober, says Luis Betancourt. Edmund says Goof is wearing a pearl necklace too. Yes, he is. 2 outs still though. Runner on first. Next pitch outside. A home run, and then Jock Peterson with an infieldish single. .224 in the chat. 2-2 is our score. 2 outs. Bottom of the fourth. You smell anything out there? No? Down in the dirt. Ball. Tomahawk chop going on in Atlanta. Pat says Cowboys or Pats tomorrow, Valhalla. I'm going to go Cowboys. Poncho says we're going to need to score 7 to win this one. Carlos says I step away for 1 minute. This is... Hey, Thor Neelius. What's up, buddy? What's up, Thor? This ball fouled up back behind the plate. General Thor laying down next to me, y'all. He's going to hang out with us for a little while. Pat says, my man Valhalla, good pick. Maddie says, Gonsolin hasn't pitched in a month. I thought he pitched that last game before the end of the regular season. Edmund says, take this damn pitcher out. Johnny says Chargers are going to make a deep run in the playoffs. Listen, I've got that Bobby, that quarterback for the Chargers on one of my big money leagues. Go Dodgers, screw the Braves, says Pat. So that ball was just barely fair by about 4 seat widths. Next pitch, Duvall, towering, high fly foul, third base side. Glenn says General Thor surveying his troops. Two balls, 2 strikes, y'all. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Duvall. 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. The score is 2-2. Deuce is wild here in the 4th inning. Ball hit right up the middle into the shift. Fielded by Turner over to Pujols. And that's going to do it for the Braves in the 4th, but not before. Austin Riley hits a 1-run shot to tie this thing up at 2. Herbert is the future. Yeah, he's a hell of a ball player, looks like. Yeah, Skip's still here, Glenn. He's struggling, though. He is struggling, my man. It's almost to the point with Skip that we're going to have to make a decision if he's got the quality of life that a dog should have. Roland says if they do good, he takes them out. If they do bad, he leaves them in. Well, he had to face at least 3, y'all. He had to face at least 3. KP predicting 5-3 is the score now.
There's some smoke outside.
It's smoking outside?
In the backyard, but I can't see anywhere.
Might be them burning their garbage. Yeah, so we've got a smoky smell outside. My big sniffer sniffed it. It's not the tavern, though, Robert. It's not the Rob Parsons. It's not the Valhalla Tavern on fire. The laptop computer that we streamed from last week is not on fire. Yeah, they've already said, Johnny, that it's going to be Max, Buehler, then Urias in games 2, 3, and 4. I have one grown son, Danny. One grown son. Poncho predicting 7-5. Robert, as far as which team I would prefer to play in the World Series, is the Red Sox. That's who I would prefer, just because of Beantown Breakdown and because of the two Dodgers that are on that team, Kike and Verdugo. I think it'd be cool to see them play in a World Series again. Joe says maybe my hot bottle of tequila is smoking. No, it's something else. We do have some neighbors up the way here that sometimes burn their trash at night when the popo can't see them. So sometimes they'll burn some of their trash. Alex wants some trash Joes. I'm terrified of the Astros. I'm not going to lie. I'm terrified of them sons of bitches. Let's get to it.
Will Smith and Austin Riley. And this game is all ties.
All right, weird enough, Gonsolin
The Dodger pitcher
up to the plate.
might be the only at-bat for a Dodger pitcher in this game.
Gonsolin up to bat.
As a starting pitcher this year, a lot of at-bats, 17 at-bats. He had 3 hits on the season. He leads off this 5th inning. Max Fried sees Riley in this game.
Fouled off there. It's now no balls, 2 strikes to Gonsolin. Yeah, they did, Johnny G. They did look impressive. I didn't get to see anything with the highlights, but
And now 3rd time through the batting order is coming against Max Fried.
this ball bounced.
Tough play here.
Tough play by the shortstop, and Gonsolin's going to leg out a single.
So there you go. The Dodger pitcher
Gonsolin legs out a single. So, Rob, basically what the Astros were doing was they would have somebody watching a TV feed of home plate, and they would rap on these trash cans to let the batter know whether it was a fastball or a changeup coming. So it literally cut the possibilities in half. Those cat cleats gave him extra speed. Am I sure it's trash? Yeah, it's not that smell. It's not that smell, y'all. It's not that smell. It's kind of unique, so it's usually trash then. We get a lot of wildfires around here, so I know that smell too. And I also know the other one. Shot into the shift. Tag second for 1. Over to first. Easy double play. Mookie Betts, man, you're letting me down, dude. Mookie Betts promptly gets rid of the good energy that Gonsolin created by a single. Hits immediately into a double play.
In that shift, it really is the only ground ball that you are shooting.
Joe thinks that the Astros are still cheating. All right, this is Trey Turner. First ball, fouled back.
Has not gotten on track yet in this postseason.
When that trade went down, and all the talk was about Max Scherzer. And, well, that's for a good reason. But this was a huge piece of that trade.
Yeah, the Red Sox got in trouble for that shit too. It was a different form. Swing and a miss by Turner. Oh, no balls, 2 strikes. The one that really pissed me off, though, and I still, to this day, think Altuve was wearing a buzzer, y'all. I think he was wearing a buzzer. No doubt in my mind the way he acted. And that one really pisses me off. When you're talking about electronically telling the batter what pitch might be coming, That seems like a big line to me. Up high ball. Robert Gavin back in the house.
That's one that just turns at you, knowing you.
Gillette, welcome. Gillette International CTA, welcome to the Berzerkers. General Thor, we proud. Next pitch. Down low, ball. Full count to Trey Turner. David was being sarcastic. And my TV went blank. And it's back. And it went blank again. So we unplugged the TV to get it warmed up for this deal. Hit right up the middle. Base hit. And now Turner's on first. Stand-up single, Valhalla exclusive. Bobby Bortles says Astros are not cheating now. They're just a better team than Boston. Not today they weren't. Not today. Yeah, that one hurt.
So you'll see a conservative lead, or he'll do just like Chris Taylor did, and that is leave on first movement.
Keep an eye.
So this TV is struggling, y'all. It's been on and off now 6 times in the last 3 minutes. Seager at the plate. Swing and a miss. David says, when money is involved, there will always be cheating. Press FF, welcome to the Berzerkers. General Thor, be proud. Rob says this TV's been talking to the laptop in the tavern. AI, y'all. The greatest danger on earth. AI is the greatest danger on earth, according to Elon Musk. They go over to first. They don't get Trey. Yeah, the players got nothing.
This year, that was 3rd best in the National League for Turner.
Freed has a way of holding his leg up, and then it looks like
240 in the chat. So this next commercial break, I'm going to run up here and unplug this TV as fast as I can, y'all, and hope it comes back in time. It's going on and off regular now. It's 1-1 to Seager is all I saw when it came back on there.
You can see Free being very careful.
Alex Duran says AI is a danger. Johnny G says Seager's the GOAT. 221 in the chat. Next pitch. Turner running. Turner into second, safe. Turner steals second and is now in scoring position with 2 outs.
Tonight's base camp presented by T-Mobile, the leader in 5G coverage.
They've got a camera on the base. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Does Turner's hand come off the bag, though?
To be safe, but Swanson tried to drop the knee on him to keep him off the bag.
Slide to the camera. It's impressive strength.
2 balls, 1 strike to Seager.
Hold that bag. With that protective middle.
Next pitch. Down low, bouncing ball.
That ensures that maybe next time Turner goes in, it could be.
Alex says, hit the like, it won't hurt your butts.
Well, this is where it's interesting. Seager, 327. As you can see, that's pretty impressive company.
Rob says, Jeff, tip that TV off the edge. Insurance.
You can run this.
It wouldn't be a Valhalla Sports Talk stream if I didn't have major issues with all the electronics.
3 balls and a strike.
Seager check swing, foul ball.
Breaking ball 3-1 against Seager there. First base open. They're going to still be careful with him just because Justin Turner has gotten off to a slow start.
Seager, 327.
Carlos says the Astros know it's 0 risk.
2 for 26 this postseason.
I have other TVs, Tylen E. Biker, but we're just going to roll with it, my man. I'm kind of hard-headed that way. Next pitch down low, called strike. He punches Seager out on a low strike call. Seager looking.
Sinking fastball right at the bottom of the zone. Seager retired. The Dodgers stranded a runner at second base. There's a double play in the inning as well. And free to pump in a fist. 2-2 game. Braves come up.
All right, so the Braves getting what they needed in this game. They've got Max Fried headed to the bottom of the 5th, so he'll likely pitch the 6th as well. We're tied at 2, y'all. Tied at 2. And the Braves coming up to bat trying to take the lead. Alex says bring that TV to Tijuana, it'll sell easy. David trying to defend Altuve. Listen, man, if you watch that video of him guarding his jersey after that hit, my man, I don't know what other evidence you would need to know that they were wearing buzzers under their uniforms. I don't even know what other evidence you'd have to see. And I'm not that guy. I am not the tinfoil hat dude. I am definitely not that guy. That motherfucker acted guilty as charged. No vacuum today, man. Viking Jerome says you can buy anything cheap in Tijuana. I forgot to go up there and unplug this damn thing. Linda says he's just shy. Yeah, that's it. That's it. He was just shy. But I don't think they're dumb enough to be doing it now, personally. I don't think they're dumb enough to be doing no shit like that now. And they're rolling. They're rolling. No grandkids yet, buddy. No grandkids. David says, I agree, the video is suspect. Rob's craving some tomatoes. King Yellowman says maybe he wears a sports bra. Board Game Man says Valhalla needs some chips and salsa to eat up the competition. Look what I got tonight, y'all. These are really good for you. This is health food. This is health food. Thor loves them as well. Thor be loving him some pork rind. All right, let's get back to it, y'all. TV goes dark again. Fly ball, left field.
Listed by a click on the bet.
I think. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, 1 out. I just gotta see it. It literally started blinking on and off as soon as the commercials went away. This ball was taken for a ride to the left field warning track. Pollock gets underneath it, makes the catch for the first out of the inning.
Most of the nights here in Atlanta, that's probably going to travel with the warm weather, but it's cold tonight. It's in the 50s in Atlanta tonight, and it ain't it up. Brings up Dansby Swanson. He swings at the
Swanson fouls it off.
Swanson.
Diego says people are literally making videos saying he's innocent.
Right now, struck out in the 3rd. He's just 2 for his
Exactly,
last
Johnny.
43.
Dorothy says pork rinds are the best.
Certainly don't need big offensive production from Swanson. He's such a great defender, but you'd like to see him
Let's go, Blue Sky.
get the bag on a little bit if you're Brian Snickers. Vessia getting ready. Gonsolin able to
219 in the chat. Outside ball.
Made their move after the injury to Acuna. He was a big part of it.
Board Game Man, not a fan of
He
Gonsolin.
had 2 big walks. The last one for the season, Swanson hit a $176.
Maddie says CT3 can play third base.
Right center gap.
Thinking Turner needs to get taken out. This ball gets past Smitty to the backstop. 3 balls, 1 strike.
See Taylor shading that gap a little bit. Outfielders very deep for the Dodgers, trying to cut off any extra base hits.
I have satellite, Sam. I've got DirecTV, buddy.
Gonsolin came on with 2 outs last inning, gave up a homer to Riley, then a hit to Peterson. He's recorded the last 2
Next pitch, called strike.
to Swanson. 3-2 now.
Robert Galvin says Bauer is done. Bauer has been doing these watch streams on his channel for all the teams, all the games except for the Dodgers. Next pitch hit, center field. On his horse is Taylor, and he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. So anyway, I was saying Bauer is doing these watch streams on his channel, and I was kind of proud this afternoon because I checked it out, and he had 400 people in the chat. And I was like, this dude is a major league millionaire. And I sometimes get more viewers than he's got on my channel. It's about the only thing I'll beat Trevor Bauer at, yo.
Here's Freed now, and Gonsolin will stay.
Freed back in for another at bat. Joe says Gonsolin's making me lose my nails.
Mark Pryor on the phone down to Josh Park, bullpen coach.
This one fouled back.
They're going to have more conversations today.
1 ball, 1 strike to Max Fried.
They do it a week.
Carlos says you got him on looks too.
2 balls this inning that have been loud outs, and you got the top of the Braves lineup coming up.
You will block the Reaper says don't pause like that. It sounded like a home run. That's my deal, dude. That's the Valhalla Sports Talk deal. We make people panic every time the baseball is contacted. That's what I do. I've never seen contact that I didn't think was a home run. Dark Squirts activated. Jim and Julie says take an air compressor and blow the dust from the back of your TV. Okay. Swing and a miss. Take a seat. Oh, there. You just got struck out by the Catman. You just got struck out by the Catman. Loggy Raider up in here, up in here. Chris says, my screen isn't blurry, but for some reason, Smith and Jock have been batting the entire game, and there's a tiny man seated behind a giant smartphone. Oh, you're talking about me. Oh, yeah, he thinks he's going to get off now, Matty, no doubt. Leonard asks, is it supposed to burn when he pees? Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, so we're headed to the 6th, y'all. Headed to the 6th, tied up at 2. Headed to the 6th, tied up at 2. 251 in the chat. Leonard Villapueta says cheese puffs are activated. You will block the Reaper says you know you're a real man when it burns when you pee. Lori clapping. Yeah, I agree, Matty. I agree. Spitting Fire says JT needs to wake up. Alex Duran says that sucks. Might be going back to the office. Yeah, Viking stream tomorrow, 10 o'clock my time. They're all here, Joe. They're all here. Everything's here. Bobblehead Bobby's already been out once. And we don't call them toys, Joe Escobar. We don't call my baubles toys. We call them stream enhancement tools. Stream enhancement tools. They're not toys. I'm a grown-ass man, 53 years old. But I did get some new stream enhancement tools for the football games. I got me a challenge flag. And Rob Parsons, I got me a penalty flag too, bro. I got me a penalty flag for the Viking streams. Blitz says if it burns when you pee, it's uric acid crystals. Gout soon after. We have a doctor in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Trey Young says the flags give me nightmares. King Yellowman says no expenses spared. You know it. You know it, yo. You know it. Justin Turner at the plate. 0 for 2. Strikeout, flyout. 227 in the chat. No balls. 2 strikes to Turner just that quick. Manny Verdugo, Cheesehead in the house. Go Pack go. No Pack no. Yep. The Naked Monkey's here as well. Next pitch. Ball down low. Glenn says stream enhancement tools. And Bobblehead Bobby is a figurine. A sports collectible figurine. Move the bat. I will, Leslie. My bad. Bouncing ball. Going to dribble all the way to center field. Base hit. It wasn't pretty, but it counts. Wasn't pretty, but it counts. Fab says you should get a white flag for when Cousins throws pick number 4. I actually have the NASCAR flags over here, so I got a white flag. Do I think the Giants have a chance to sign Kershaw? No idea, my man. No idea.
In fact, Dave Roberts said yesterday there's still no plans to even have him try and hold it back in the coming days. I will tell you, you see him. He's the most attentive of anyone in that dugout. Eyes peeled to every pitch. Not being out there killing him.
This ball hit left field, fly ball, caught. That was Smitty. Smitty hit a fly ball to left field, easily caught. Turner retreats his first. Alex says the Kershaw ain't going nowhere. Jeff thinks that Kershaw will end his career in Texas. Jim and Julie asked if it's time for the big stick to be activated. I don't think so. Albert Pujols up. Next pitch. Called strike down low. King Yellowman thinks Kershaw's already ended his career. Yeah, we can't have a double play here. It would be cool to see Pujols get a homer in the postseason here. This ball skips away from the catcher. Turner advances to second. And the Dodgers now have a runner in scoring position with 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Maddie says, how about just a single for Albert here? That would be cool too, buddy. You know me. A single would be really cool right now with a runner on second. A little meeting on the mound of Atlanta Braves. Vamos Tio Alberto, says Alex Duran. Let's go Dodgers, says Shorty Locks. I don't do shout outs when people ask for them like that because it's usually something bad.
Average in the NLCS, Albert Pujols for 383. The great Will Clark, 468.
Those are the splits you're talking about, Ron. That's all season with the Angels and the Dodgers.
258 in the chat here. Dodgers trying to take the lead again in this one as the TV goes black again. This time it might stay off.
The regular season with LA.
1 ball, 1 strike to Albert Pujols.
Dangerous here.
Next pitch by Fried will be 78. 78, next pitch. On the way. Down low, ball. 2 balls, 1 strike to Albert. Nope, we're not going to do it. We're going to do it without it. We're going to do it without it. 258 in the chat. What am I doing holding the glove, y'all?
For the Dodgers, I think Duvall being really accurate too.
Duvall's play is from center field. Like he is
Insurance, yep.
right field potentially can play all over. 2 balls and a strike.
Bouncer. Slow bouncer fielded by Fried, who touches first base. Turner advances to third.
That's going to be a very interesting play, and I'm not sure the Braves have a play.
Well, I think that's exactly why Fried went ahead and took this ball. You see Freddie Freeman, if he's here, Fried's got.
You pick only one, you have 1 second go. What are you asking me, Leonard?
Practice, the PFP, pitchers fielding practice in spring training 7 months ago. It's the in-between play, but there's no in-between for the speed of Fried.
David says, anytime I'm at home, I'm usually wearing a glove, bouncing a ball or something. Kahita says, F the Braves.
Justin Turner, and that brings up A.J. Pollock. He has been aggressive.
Yeah, we're like under attack, y'all. Or all my shit's broke, one or the other. Who's up? Pollock. Come on, Pollock. Be a hero, baby. Next pitch. Called strike on the inside, up high.
So many good hitters in this Dodgers lineup, but Pollock the second half, huge second half, hit 3.
Yeah, I've already put in for all that stuff, Rob. Maddie says YouTube is attacking me. Leonard says you burned the Dodger dogs.
Told him not to run it out. Be careful in the outfield. He did. They needed his bat in the lineup. So terrific year at the plate, A.J. Pollock.
Shirley Bostrom in the house. Don't call me Shirley. Line shot caught by the second baseman. And the Braves get out of that inning.
On the right side of the bag. On the vertical arm. Puts it away, and we remain tied at 2.
We remain tied, y'all. All right, I'm going to go try to unplug some stuff and see if I can get this stuff fixed. Don't you do it, Lori Jean. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Linda Wallace says Dodgers rock and roll. I'm back, y'all. I reset it. Let's see if it works. Let's see if the old TV works. Lucas the Dragon That's been tried on me before, my buddy. That's been tried on me before, and sometimes I catch it, sometimes I don't. That time I caught it. Do it again, we'll throw you out of here. Do it again, we'll throw you out of here. Lori says I found his fireball. 218 in the chat. We've still got a lot of folks on the bench, don't we? Who hasn't been in for the Dodgers? We haven't seen Bellinger. We haven't seen Lux. Let's get back to it, y'all. I caught you, Lori Jean. I caught you. 225 in the chat. Let's move that $1 million bat over to the Braves. Vasia, the new pitcher for the Dodgers. First pitch, outside ball.
Will be the second different left-hander that Rosario and Freeman are going to see. Batting average against 126 against Vasia this summer. 54 strikeouts and 40 innings pitched.
Let me tell you, I'm going to tell you in a minute my thought of umpiring. Next pitch. Called strike. Have there been bad calls in the Major League Baseball season this year by the umpires? Yes. Has there always been bad calls by the umpires in Major League Baseball? Yes. Does that mean we should go to robotic umpires? Absolutely friggin' not. Next pitch. Rosario gets a hold of this left field. Caught, though, by Pollock for 1 out. This idea that we want to see robot umpires in the major leagues is just as dumb as this whole idea of replay in professional sports. All it's doing is taking games that are the best games in the world and screwing them up. Not for the better, for the worse. You're taking the human element out of sports, which is what we talk about when we talk about sports. Freeman at the plate. Up high ball.
This might be a simple way to look at this, but if you're the Dodgers right now,
David says, why not get it right every time, though?
on the staff,
Do you get it right every time with replay? Tell me we get it right every time with replay in MLB and the NFL. Especially in the NFL. It's a colossal waste of time in the NFL. It's all about selling commercials. That's all it's about. I'll go to my grave thinking that, y'all. It takes a decision by a human that's on the field and gives it to a decision, a belief by a guy that's in a booth. That's all it does. It's still somebody making a determination of the rule.
But after that, it's been really a lot of relievers for the Dodgers. And there's 15 Kelly. There's pitched a couple of great.
There you go. Hold the umps accountable. Fire the ones that are obviously shitty. But this idea that we want to sit here and watch baseball and after every pitch wait for a beep or a bonk. Not me, dog. Not me. I don't want to do that. Freddie fouls this off. Left side. No, I get humans are easily influenced, David.
it's not in bad shape at this point for LA because you have Scherzer and because you haven't overextended anybody at this point.
This idea, though, that you want to watch a baseball game and wait after every pitch for a beep or a bonk or a boom or whatever the fuck they're going to do. Not me, dog.
Freddie Freeman and a 2-2 count.
Swing and a miss. Take a seat. Over there, Freddie Freeman. You just got struck out by Vasia.
And 3 strikeouts for Freddie this evening.
Shout out to Augustus Lopez. Shout out to you.
A little bit up in the zone. You said it, Ronnie, not too many times.
Spitting Fire says more robots equals less job for us. And then Yellowman says, why not just have robot players is where it's headed. Lori says, stop cussing. It's my channel. I'll do what I want.
Always is 0 for 2.
John says, Vasia is untouchable until he gets 2 outs.
Brian Snitker said when he moved Soler to the leadoff spot, he moved Freeman to the 2-hole to do this right.
Renee Rodriguez says they should get CP3O and R2D2 to umpire. Okay, then I might be okay with it. If it was C3 C3PO and R2D2, especially R2D2 behind the home plate, I would probably be good with that one. Because I'm kind of a nerd that way. But Gonsolin up in the Dodger bullpen. 2 outs. The count is 1 ball, 1 strikes to Albies, who just ended that last inning with a nice catch. Up high ball. Yeah, anything that slows down the game.
Was 2 for 5 in game 4.
Did someone say something about hot girls? Someone was in here trying to promote their channels. Their prawn channels. We throw them out of here. Little blooper, third base line. Vesia just has to eat it. And Albies is on with an infield single. David says everybody's entitled to their opinion. True. Leslie says that would be a lot of whistling with R2D2 battalion behind the plate. Yeah, but Robert, are you saying that last call in the Giants series determined the outcome of that game? Dude had 2 strikes on him already, bro. He had 2 strikes on him already. And if you look earlier in the series, the same shit happened to the Dodgers, my man. The same shit happened to the Dodgers. So Giants tears. Giants tears. I'm over them. I'm over them. I was over them that night. Dodgers were the better team. They advanced to the NLCS. Outside called strike. Exactly, the rough call. Fear no more. This is my get off my lawn moment, y'all. This is my get off my lawn moment. Young folks will never be happy until they destroy both the NFL and the MLB. This idea of a permanent DH in the National League, what are we doing? What are we doing? Idea of robot umpires? What are we doing? This sport's been around forever, y'all. This sport's been around forever. Replay. We want replay of everything now in sports. Like every play's gonna happen and we're gonna watch 6 freaking replays to decide what just happened. And you wonder why the games take 4.5 hours. Get off my lawn. Swing and a miss. The RMG 746. Welcome to the Berzerkers. General Thor, we proud. Yep, Mod Squad don't play. Mod Squad don't play. Well, I get you, David. I'm just talking about kind of the general direction, man. It's obvious you care about the game, David. It's obvious you care. I just tell people, be careful what you wish for. Swing and a miss. Take a seat over there. And we are out of the 6th. We are out of the 6th, headed to the 7th. Still tied up at 2. Still tied up at 2. Well, the umpires have always been sketchy. You're always, if you have a human element, there's always going to be differences, right? There's always going to be differences between one and the other. Some will be better than the other one. Leslie's your mom, Danny? Gotcha. I don't know. I think maybe do a grading system on the umpires. They do it already, and look who made the postseason. So some of the ones we think are the worst are the ones that played huge parts in the early NLDS. Spitting Fire says the umps are not as bad as refs. Dwayne says, I hate these cliffhangers, Val. Yeah, we need to get some runs here. I don't think we're going to see Max again, Joe. That's my belief. I don't think we're going to see Max again here in 2021. Hey, no problem, Lori. Thank you for being here, too. Loggy Raiders loving Vasia. Who's coming up here? Who's due up for the Dodgers, y'all? All right, Matzek is relieving Fried. Taylor coming up to bat for the Dodgers. Robert thinks Max is done for the year. Sheila says they're doing everything in their power to get into your wallet. Marlon Lopez says, let's go Dodgers. 224 in the chat. Well, I think they already do that, KP Chessman. I think they already have a grading system that decides who the umpire teams are going to be for the playoffs. And you saw who the umpires were in that first series. All right, let's get back to it. Fried is done.
81 pitches, 6 innings, 2 runs he gives up, no walks, and 5 Ks. And so
Fab says keep the NFL refs just outlaw holding on the linemen.
Takes the starter out, and now Tyler Matzek is on out of the bullpen.
Yeah, took Fried out after 81 pitches, the same amount of pitches.
Rob thinks that it's the umpires and officials at times trying to be part of the game.
Chris Taylor will lead off for LA.
Taylor fouls the first pitch off. Press FF says, I'm excited to see how this turns out.
The most since a July 10th game against Miami.
Taylor 1 for 2 on the night with an RBI and a strikeout.
Chris Taylor in the second that came on a 2-out, 2-strike pitch. And then a home run to lead off the fourth by Will Smith.
Football for me, it's maddening at times, y'all. But the taunting rule, that's another thing that you have to think about too with this whole umpire referee type business. Every year they make it more difficult on them guys to do their job as well, making them interpret crazy shit. Inside for a ball. I wish we had yeah, I don't know who's running the grading, Sam. I have no idea who runs it. I imagine MLB, right?
Yeah, stranded 2 inherited runners, 4 1/3 of scoreless relief against the Brewers.
I personally have no idea what the catch is in the NFL. I still don't have a clue.
Here's a 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike to Taylor. M. Diaz 914 says hi from Grand Prairie, Texas. Go Dodgers. I'm SLA. Shout out to Grand Prairie, Texas. 238 in the chat.
Expression shows on his face. He's on the phone to the bullpen, talking it through.
Taylor, a light fly ball. Freeman can't make the catch. And Taylor's going for second. And he's in, sliding, safe. And the Dodgers have their leadoff runner in scoring position here in the top of the 7th.
It goes out to double, and the Dodgers in business at the 7th.
That big fastball blows him up, and Freddie Freeman almost made an unbelievable play.
Rob says, it seems to me, again, I'm the biggest novice, but the NFL seems very technical. You reckon the NFL could be so much better a game. Listen, Rob, nobody does ratings like the NFL, my man. Nobody does ratings, television ratings, like the NFL in America. So they're doing something right. Austin Barnes at the plate. Barnes squares the bunt. Bunts it foul. Loggy Raider says NFL is as real as the WWE. I don't think it's rigged. Robert says Posey's going to go deep tonight.
Jackson is getting ready to collect.
Yeah, that was a nice effort by Freeman to make that catch. Fear No More says bring him home. Shirley says Barnes.
Dodgers with 9 hits now after.
And our Jay Dyer says wish Puig was still a Dodger.
So Barnes does. Corner infielders.
Barnes squares again. No balls, 1 strike. Puts it down the third base line.
Riley's only plays first.
They're going to get him at first, but the runner advances to third. Nice job by Barnes. Sacrifices the runner over to third.
Day and age where it's the long ball. Great job.
Yeah, I think that's kind of weird too, Loggy Raider.
And he hits it to the perfect side too. Riley at third, so you have to force him to come in.
Matty Van says excellent. Matty is a fan of fundamental baseball, and that's what that was right there. Barnes does his job, lays the bunt down, and the Dodgers have the go-ahead run on third with 1 out here in the top of the 7th.
Field is in. 3 on the left side. 1 out. Mookie Betts the batter. Dodgers threatening to take the lead here in inning number 7.
Come on, Mookie.
Darno's been good back there.
Come on, Mookie. Dennis says, yeah, let's take the human element out of everything. That's what these clowns want in everything. No humans at the checkout stand. Self-driving cars. Listen, we've got a company an hour north of me. This is no lie, everybody. We have a company an hour north of me that has 18 rig wheelers that are run by robots. And they are already on the road, y'all. They are already on the road. They do trips from Tucson to Texas each and every week.
This postseason, he's
Each and every week. They've got 50 trucks in this company. 50 trucks in these companies.
He reached back a little bit on that one. We've seen 95, 96, that one 98.
Tyler Matzik in a tough spot here.
Anonymous user says, I'm a robot.
Flared down by Taylor. Sack bunt. Moved into third. Betts late. Fouls it away.
Betts fouls that one back. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
All in 2 strikes now on Mookie Betts.
That's just
Let's go, Mookie, says Roland Olivio. How about a squeeze here, y'all? How about a squeeze? Anybody down for the squeeze?
Big pitch. Big moment in the game right here. 2-2 game, 7th inning. Taylor with good
1 ball,
speed.
2 strikes.
Betts in the air.
Mookie pops it up, first base side. Freeman gets over there and makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Good sequence against Mookie Betts. He goes for 4th at bat here. Great block by Darno. Fastball down the middle. Then he raises and activates the fastball twice.
Fear no more. That was a squeeze would be where Mookie put a bunt down there while Taylor was trying to steal home.
Betts is gone. 0 for 4 tonight. And now Matzik.
We did have a player steal home last week in the major leagues. That's exciting.
Infield back to normal depth.
All right, Trey Turner at the plate.
Turner pretty much straight away. Turner with 2 hits.
Turner moved up to the number 2 spot tonight. Swing and a miss at the first pitch.
98 mile-an-hour gas from Matzik.
Well, this is where you're seeing those reverse splits coming. Majority of the time, you put Trey Turner on first base.
270 in the chat. Braves in the shift to the third base side. Tomahawk chop going on in Atlanta.
Right stepper. Exhale.
No ball, 1 strike. Runner on third. 2 outs for the Dodgers. Tied up 2-2.
Here's the 0-1.
Trey chases that one. No balls, 2 strikes to Trey Turner.
Punch one to right. Fouls it away. 40,000 on their feet.
Yeah, it's going to be tough, Glenn. Rob says he's swinging out there like a dunny door. I know what that means now.
Hitters are 2 for 34.
Fans on their feet.
Runners in scoring position against
Will the Dodgers strand another one?
Go ahead and run at third base. The 0-2.
0-2 on the way. Up high. Ball. Almost got over the head of the Braves catcher. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on third, top of the 7th. Trey Turner at the plate. Matzik is the pitcher. Turner fouls that one down at the plate, stays alive. Rob says 10 years in Australia, we won't be manufacturing anything. Diego Torres is in line at the Taco Bell right now. Try those chicken chalupas, Diego. They're delicious. One ball, 2 strikes to Turner still. Next pitch. Turner chases, swing and a miss, strikeout. I'm speechless, y'all. I'm speechless. $271 in the chat. Yeah, it's those are the chalupas, Diego. Those are the chalupas, the flatbread. They're delicious. Johnny G says, "You're the man. Go Kings." Pika says the Dodgers might regret that one. I can't believe it, says Roland Olivio. Dwayne says pitcher advantage all damn day long. Pika says all he needed was a safety squeeze. That's what I thought. Maddie says we're not supposed to win this game and they're giving it to us and we're blowing it. Lucas the Dragon, nice try, buddy. You are a funny dude, Lucas the Dragon. You are funny, my man. Diego says you can customize them and make the OG gordita. I love the Taco Bell crispy Frito burrito. Man, that just sounds nasty to me, Glenn. that sounds absolutely disgusting. I don't know. I don't get in on throwing Fritos on things. The Dog Catcher Presents says, don't look here for any kind of expert analysis. Truth. That's true. Yellowman that says there's no stopping the Doyers. No stopping the Doyers. Yeah, I never claimed to be an expert analysis. That's for sure, y'all. We just come in here, watch these games, and have some fun. The Dog Catcher Presents says, I know nothing of Taco Bell. Spitting Fire says, all Taco Bell is nasty. They got some good stuff. Scott Garrett says, a Dodger fan in Parker, Arizona. Go Big Blue. Shout out to Parker, Arizona. Renee says, Taco Bell, you mean Toxic Hell. Go Dodgers from Providence, Rhode Island, says Ramon Moreno. Shout out to Providence, Rhode Island. Roland says, Taco Bell is poor man's food. Robert wondering if next year they'll continue having a runner on second in extra innings. I don't know. Oops, wrong button, y'all. We'll make it work, though. Joe Kelly, the new Dodger pitcher. Joe Kelly, the new Dodgers pitcher. Rob says it's time to hit the Valhalla Tavern. Up high ball. Jock Pop at the plate. Jock's 1 for 2 with his string of pearls. Dodgers in the shift to the first base side. Corey Seager, man in the bags between second and third. Called strike to Jock. Rob says, I'm sure I'm not alone, but I miss the fan noise from the laptop. Mariachi Man pitching right now, Chris. That's correct. Bobby says it's all fun and games until we go into extras. Jocktober is canceled, says King Yellowman. Next pitch outside, ball. 2 balls, 1 strike to Jock Pop Peterson. Robert says the helmet looking new. Pretty nice ballpark there in Atlanta, old Truist Park. What is Truist? Is that a bank? Next pitch. Foul back. I liked old Jock when he was a Dodger, y'all. You all know that. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Jock Peterson. No outs here in the bottom. I missed the 7th inning stretch, y'all. I missed the 7th inning stretch. Son of a biscuit. We'll do it after the 8th. I mean, after the 7th. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. Take a seat. Oh, there, Jock Pop. You just got struck out by Joe Kelly. Joe Kelly dialing in that mariachi look. The stash and the little soul patch just below his lip. 2:41 up in here, 2-2 is the score here in the bottom of the 7th. Rob had a 7th inning fart. There you go. Peek, blah, blah, blah. Says, I don't want these ex-Dodgers to beat us. Sit down, Jock, says Chris. It's now Joe Tober, says King Yellowman. Adam Duvall up for the Braves. Yellowman got a little ring of the bell for his little joke there. Down low ball. Kenley Jansen up in the Dodgers bullpen. Someone blowing a whistle. Manta says it sucks they name stadiums after corporations now. It's all about the Skrilla, man. Shirley says Jock hairdo. This ball hit, fielded by Turner. Over to first. 2 outs. 2 outs. 2 outs, y'all. Got you, the dog catcher.
Whoever's doing the math or the algorithms is getting it right tonight.
Sometimes those spray charts.
Hello, COO.
Hitters start to take a different approach at the plate.
How are we doing?
We're tied at 2. Probably going to extras.
Shifts in the postseason. It's worked out well for both teams.
Next pitch. Called strike down low to D'Arnaud.
Darno just missed one.
D'Arnaud, I guess is the way you say his name.
Why are you sleeping?
Long loud out to deep left, sent Pollock back to the wall. 2 hits in the
No ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, bottom of the 7th, 2-2 between the Dodgers and Braves. Next pitch, down low, ball.
Keep an eye on Kelly when he starts his motion.
Yep, COO in the house, y'all.
A little trickery
A
involved.
lot of different ways to upset the timing of a hitter. Kelly will do it with his mechanics.
And hitters will tell you guys.
I would be terrified to hit off of Joe Kelly, y'all, because I really don't think he knows where the ball's going most of the time.
Strike.
Called strike, down low. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That curveball so hard. And it looked like that was a little bit low.
When you're a pitcher and you envision in your mind your perfect breaking ball, that was it.
Trip Gibson's had an excellent zone tonight.
There's a question for you, chat. Whataburger or In-N-Out? What's the better one? Whataburger or In-N-Out?
Whataburger.
Really? The COO says Whataburger out of nowhere. We've only eaten at Whataburger like twice.
2-2 game, 2 outs. And the Braves 7th.
Swing and a miss. Take a seat. Over there, you just got struck out by a machine gun, Kelly. To the 8th we go. 2-2. 2-2, y'all. Hey, let's do this 7th inning stretch. Why not? Because we can. I'll be right back. All right. It's never too late to 7th inning stretch, even if it's at the end of the 7th. Looks like the chat's about evenly divided on the In-N-Out versus Whataburger theme. Many people never had Whataburger. The key to In-N-Out, y'all, the key to In-N-Out is to eat it fresh. You cannot bring it home and eat it the next day. Has to be right off the grill and right into your big pie hole. And someone else in there said that the fries suck at In-N-Out. I agree with that. Their fries are straight ass. Even though they're real potatoes, I don't like the In-N-Out fries at all. Controversial, I know. Controversial, I know. Listen, anonymous user guy. Your joke is lame, bro. Your joke is lame. I know you guys love to get us to say stupid shit on these streams, but my goodness. My goodness, the shit's lame at times. You just ain't in the mood for it, you know? I think the underrated fries in the fast food world, controversial hot take, Burger King French fries, y'all. Burger King French fries. Swing and a miss by Corey Seager. What's up, Beantown Breakdown? What's up, buddy? I didn't know that, KP Chessman. I didn't know that. Anonymous user says because the Dodgers are going to lose. LMFAO. Whatever. Moises says In-N-Out is an overrated tourist trap. Johnny G says Fat Burger for the win. Sager fouls that one at the plate. Rob says the best fries down under by a mile are at KFC. Pika Peak says, come on, Corey, get your free agent value up. The double folding bag helped keep it fresh. Yeah, I think it could be. No, he did not go around on the check swing. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Seager. Order him extra well. Maybe that's what I need to do, Ruben. Because I've never had good fries at In-N-Out. Seager hits it first base line, fielded by Freeman, pitches it to the pitcher, and he's out. 1 out. Bojangles has the best fries. Chris says KFC fries are fire. I'll second that. Arby's curly fries are the bitch. Says Tribe. Jim and Julie Skull says In-N-Out can't keep a palm tree alive in Oregon. Is that true? King Yellowman says, I thought Popeyes ended KFC. We're finally going to get a Popeyes in town here, y'all. Finally going to get a Popeyes in town. We've had one on post for a while now. And we're also opening up one of those Dutch Brother coffees. Valhalla is not a coffeeaholic. The only vice I think I don't have. I'm going to check it out, KP. I had no idea. Martine says Arby's deserves a mention. KFC wedgies with hot sauce, says Spit and Fire. Dude, Loggy Raider, man. Pioneer Chicken used to be the bomb in California back in the day. Pioneer Chicken was the best. I don't even think they exist anymore. They had the best gizzards. The best gizzards at Popeye at Pioneer Chicken. Braves got some big old lefty up in the bullpen there, Minter. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Turner with 1 out, nobody on in the top of the 8th. Turner strikes out. Strikeout, throw out. 2 outs. Come on, Turner. Turner chases one in the dirt. I lived in California most of my younger years, Leslie, so that would have been 70s, 80s. Robert says there's still a Pioneer Chicken in LA. Rick says, hey, can we concentrate on the game? It's looking like the under's going to hit. This ball hit by Smith, center field. Routine fly ball caught, and the Dodgers are retired in order in the top of the 8th. This is getting scary, y'all. This is getting scary. Pioneer Chicken has fish sticks now? I didn't know that. I don't think they had fish sticks when I used to go there back in the day. Pika Peep says, Luke breaking these Dodger hitters off. Rob says, we never stay just on the game. We're like a bunch of squirrels up in here, y'all. Bunch of squirrels and raccoons. We can never stay focused on one thing. And we see a shiny penny, and you bet your ass we're going after it. We're going to go after that shiny penny and get our hands stuck in the bottle. Jim's Pizza. Farrell's Ice Cream. I remember going to the Farrell's for my birthday when I was a little one. I remember going to Farrell's Ice Cream when I was a little one. 9th inning rally, says Johnny G. Yeah, I lived up and down between Northern and Southern California as well, Leslie. We went wherever people were getting houses built. Yeah, I never saw them anywhere else but in California. The Pioneer Chicken. All right, let's move that $1 million bet Over to the Braves. This shit's getting scary. This shit's getting scary. Game 1 of the NLCS, tied up at 2. Headed to the bottom of the 8th. Yeah, we moved between LA and Sacramento, depending on where the building boom was happening at the time. My father was a roofer. Glendale, California sucks. They play some cards there, though. Rob says, so I need somewhere to stay in Los Angeles in March. We stayed in that hotel in El Segundo there, right by LAX. I can't remember the name of it, but it was pretty nice, man. It was a pretty nice little hotel right by the airport in El Segundo. Yeah, we went between like Citrus Heights, California and Los Angeles, but I spent my high school years in LA. My young years in Los Angeles. Lived in Hawthorne, California for a little while. Kenley Jansen in for the Dodgers. Man, I forgot all about Orange Julius too, Jim and Julie. All right, Dansby Swanson, first batter for the Braves here in the bottom of the 8th. Beverly Hills Hotel? Never stayed there. That might have been where my prom was at, though. First ball, pop-up infield. Turner gets underneath it and makes the catch for the first out. This grew up in Citrus Heights, California. That's trippy, man. Small world. Robert Whittier, California, but now Pensacola. All that faux talk made the dog catcher grab a snack. Johnny G says Torrance, California, stand up. We lived in an apartment during my high school years for a little while there in Torrance. Most expensive apartment I ever lived in, $1,200 a month. Now it's probably $4,000 for that same place. Pasadena in the house. Next pitch, outside, ball. Gabriel shouting out Carson, California. Norwalk, California is Josh, born and raised. Yellman shouting out Torrance with the Blue Wave. Shirley says a lot of crime happened in that hotel. Which one? Yeah, we need some accommodations for that 2026 Minnesota Vikings Super Bowl. 86 here, MDS, 86. Roland says if this goes 11 innings, who's going to pitch? Will Smith? Sam Lavender shouting out Huntington Beach, California. 1-1 pitch, called strike over the middle of the plate. Shout out to Monterey Park, California as well. But Leslie lives in the D.C. area now. Will Smith, the left-handed pitcher, up for the Braves. Drinking some water. Kenley with the twitch. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Take a seat. Over there. You just got struck out by Kenley Jansen. Great White 75 says, who will make the winning run? Any guesses? Jansen has been on fire the last month and a half or so. Yellowwood says Bellinger with the win, with the belly bomb. It's setting kind of up for that, isn't it? It's setting up for either him or Lux to do something big. Sheila says we just have fun in your streams. Appreciate it. That's what we're supposed to do up in here. Swing at the first pitch. Loggy Raider asks, does anyone remember Marineland? I do. I remember Marineland.
Just rely on that little cutter anymore.
MDS is Bellinger home run. Mission Viejo, California, born and raised and still live there, says Fab. Lori says if this goes 11, Valhalla's going to pitch. He's warming up right now. I feel like it. Next pitch. Woo, inside. Fouled off, though.
The cut fastball and
Rosario has his bat save his life.
No balls and 2 strikes.
Japanese Village in Buena Park? I don't remember that.
Like a magnet.
Jeff Schroeder went to Marineland many years ago.
Kenny Jansen is out there, and when he's pitching to you guys, it feels like he's releasing.
I remember Marineland was a good time back in the day. Of course, now we don't like to go to those places, right?
The extra weapons. True force.
Sheila grew up in the South Bay. That's me, too, near Redondo Beach. Soft tapper into the shift. Fielded by Trey, I believe, over to Pujols, and the Braves are quickly retired by Jansen in the 8th.
We're still tied at 2. Game 1 of the NLCS. Coach Will Smith.
All right, Will Smith coming in for Atlanta as we head to the 9th, ladies and gentlemen. Head to the 9th. Still tied up 2-2. Tied up 2-2. MD has asked if people remember Save On. Aren't they still a thing? $268 up in here. I don't remember that, Lori. I remember Knott's Berry Farm. I used to have an inn at Knott's Berry Farm. Whenever they had a new ride that was coming online, I would get to go to Knott's Berry Farm and test the ride. Go on there time after time after time. One of my buddies' mom worked there in the promotions department, and whenever they would get a new ride, we could go down there and be in there on the testing day. Anybody remember the Red Onion in Redondo Beach? Thrifty ice cream, remember that? Shirley asking if anyone knows about Hoover High School. Carlos says B was the test dummy. Yep, me and a bunch of other kids. I had 2 cool inns as a kid. I had that Knott's Berry Farm Inn, and then Mattel Toys when I was real little. Mattel Toys, I had a buddy whose mother worked for Mattel, and whenever they would release like new toys or whatever, they would put a bunch of us kids in a room and film us and see how we reacted to the new toys, and that was their pre-production testing on new toys coming to the market. Jim and Julie Schultz says Knott's chicken and dumplings are the bomb. You know what I like from Disneyland is the from actually California Adventure. I like those clam chowder bowls at California Adventure. If I go on a 3-day pass to Disneyland, you can bet I'm probably going to have 3 days worth of clam chowder. All right, I think I forgot to mute that whole thing there. Lori, I've given you more than one shout out, girl.
Dodgers and Braves for Game 2 at 7:30. Presented by Loan Depot exclusively on TBS. ESPN Radio also has the call.
Robert says, man, we're taking it back.
Will Smith, Braves closer.
LA Faithful says, come on, LA, let's go. Albert Pujols at the plate. Called strike down low. Move the $1 million bat over to the Dodgers. I didn't see anyone pick up on the Red Onion reference.
Fourth at bat for Albert Pujols. And a swing and a miss.
Pujols just praying there, swing and a miss.
In June, Tio Alberto off Will Smith.
Yep, the Red Onion Bar, Loggy Raider.
First two pitches from Smith, breaking balls. His career home run number 671 for Pujols. There's the 0-2.
The 0-2 down low ball.
Pujols.
Yeah, that was the club. The club when I was a youngster, the Red Onion.
One of the all-time great ones at 41 years of age in his 21st season.
No, that's not our Will Smith on the mound.
Of his life as a big league baseball.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Albert Pujols. No outs here.
To the count.
Top of the 9th.
Game, 9th inning.
We need something.
Smith deals.
Albert lays off that one, evens up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He swung at
Minnesota Vikings, favorite team. Loggy says we used to pick my sisters up there. They'd be all smashed.
postseason home runs.
Gabriel says let's get some Valhalla some likes.
You might have a little bit of depreciation on it, but you can still hit left-handed pitching.
I remember this, that, and we often did it. I can't tell you how many times I was at the park in El Segundo. Up high ball. I can't tell you how many times that Jack Serrano and I would be at the park in El Segundo, California, the Rec Park, until it was way past dark. One of our parents would show up in a car and say, "Get your ass in this car. It's time to go home."
In the pitcher spot.
Well, all year when Will Smith is needed to make a big pitch, he goes to that slider.
Full count to Albert here.
3-2 the count. See what he
Next
can
pitch
do.
by Smith. Albert pops it straight up and high. Shallow right field. And it's caught by the second baseman after some confusion. Albies makes the catch for the first out.
In there, I'm sure there were footsteps heard. But Albies
No, Jack went with me.
play.
He went to my high school.
Retired for Will Smith.
Well, that's where the shift's so tough.
I watched some college football, not a ton.
Had to go pretty good ways to get this. As you said, Jock's coming straight in knowing. But Ozzie always calls him off and makes the catch.
There's a big crowd. So
Laura says, haha, Bobby, I used to go dancing there.
and over, you can't stop.
One away, here's AJ.
Rob putting up them exclusive member emojis up in the chat. AJ Pollock at the plate here with 1 out. Swing and a miss by Pollock. Dodgers looking silly facing this pitcher, Smith. Dodgers looking silly against this guy.
The Dodgers, Will Smith. You got the Braves, Will Smith. Blake Trinan in the bullpen. They'll have the Atlanta ninth.
Blake Trinan up in the Dodger bullpen.
Always Riley.
Down low, ball gets past the catcher.
After game 2,
Another ball.
Will Smith got the save. He allowed first and second.
Robert says this game is far from over.
Fly ball and double play. And stopped by the manager's office on the
To
left.
become a member, you just have to click on the link there, on the bottom there, to become a member.
He knows it's been a wild ride. That ninth
Johnny wondering why Jock dyed his hair. So we talk about him, that's why.
area. Grew up a Braves fan, Will Smith.
Tomahawk chop.
There's the 1-1.
Down low, ball.
I asked him once, who was your favorite then? Were you a Maddox or a Smoltz or a Glavine guy? He goes, yeah, all of them. I was an all of them guy.
Kind of hard not to be, right?
Saw a lot of winning when he was a kid. And Braves back to the
There is quite a bit of Dodger blue in the stands at Atlanta. Not an overwhelming amount, but you do see some.
team to win the regular season. Took 3 out of 4 in the NLDS. They won 15.
Paul says, didn't realize you were in Tucson. I'm actually down south, buddy.
2-1.
Pollock, high pop-up, first base side. Freeman gets underneath it and records the second out of the ninth.
So a good breaking ball pitcher, which Smith does. The 2 outs he's retired this game, he's rushed it inside to both Pujols and to Pollock to get the 2 pop-ups.
As a right-handed hitter, you're sitting up there, and you know sliders coming, sliders coming, sliders coming. But you get a strike or two, you have to protect. And as you said, he's made 2 big fastball pitches.
There's still a drive-in movie in Riverdale, Sheila? I think we lost our last one in Tucson last year or the year before. All right. Big game. Chris Taylor at the plate. First pitch. Mighty swing and a miss. Bellinger on deck for the Dodgers. Bellinger on deck. Next pitch, down low, ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to Taylor.
It's a 7-game series, but you feel like the Braves have to have this game, considering the type of pitching they are going to face. Starting pitching.
Come on, man. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the 9th. Inside, ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Taylor in that wild card game hit a breaking ball for that historic 2-run home run.
Alex Reyes, slider. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1. Way up high. 3 balls, 1 strike. Hashtag hitters count in the chat. Hitters count in the chat.
Bellinger, you already saw.
And if I'm Will Smith right there out on the mound right now, first base is somewhat open right now. I hate to say it before you just give them something to hit 3-1 with the left.
Come on, Taylor. Taylor got a green light here. Has to have a green light. Next pitch. Down low. He walked him. Free base. Free base.
The go-ahead run is on now. And here comes Cody.
Big stick activated for Cody. Big stick, Bellinger. Big stick activated for Cody. Big stick, Bellinger in the top of the 9th. Dodgers have 2 outs, but they've got the go-ahead run standing on first. Bellinger could put him up by 2 with 1 swing of the bat. Come on, baby, let's go. Cody asked for time. He wants to see more lightning. Catch Littman back in the chat. They go over to the first to try to get Taylor. They don't get him. Big stick activated, ladies and gentlemen. Big stick activated. Here we go. First pitch to Bellinger. Outside, ball. Ball. Next pitch by Will Smith, the pitcher, will be pitch 17. Doug loves the special effects. That's how we do it here on Valhalla Sports Talk, my man. Come on, Cody. Come on, Cody. Next pitch from Smith. Swing, a mighty swing and a miss by Bellinger. One ball, 1 strike to the former MVP. Another catcher with painted fingernails. Over to first. They don't get him. Rick Ruler still hyping up that under. What was the under, Rick?
His outfield is very deep, trying to cut off an extra base hit.
1 ball, 1 strike to Cody, ladies and gentlemen. Runner on first for the Dodgers. 2 outs, though. Top of the 9th. Tie ball game, 2-2. Will Smith of Atlanta readies. Swing by Bellinger. Base hit. Right field. Taylor turns. He's caught up between second and third. And they got him in a pickle. They got him in a pickle. Taylor out. Taylor rounded second, got halfway to third, and just stopped. And then he was in a pickle. I guess he didn't get halfway. He rounded second and then said, oh shit, that's too shallow. And yeah, he screwed up there. He screwed up there. Headed to the bottom of the 9th, y'all. Headed to the bottom of the 9th with the Braves with a chance to walk this bad boy off. John Wheeler predicting a Freeman walk-off homer. He's due. '69 Zano said something about the bullshit activator works, whatever that means. Anonymous says, I learned how to run bases when I was 7. Likely, Aim. I did them all last year. If we make the show. He just got caught up. It happens sometimes, y'all. It happens sometimes. It's an error, of course. I mean, it's a mistake. It's a mistake, but it's happened to the best of us. If you played any kind of sport for any amount of time, sometimes we just screw up. Sometimes we just screw up. The over-under is 8, Rick? Does it only matter the first 9 innings, or what if it goes extra? Anonymous says we all get pickled. Aim says, please do, I have no cable. Yeah, Bellinger actually came through there again, of course. Robert said, I didn't get pickled. It's on Game DS. It's on TV DS. I think it's on TBS. It's on regular TV. Pika Peep says Peterson has a mediocre arm. Taylor should have known that by now. Edmonds Enterprise says there's no crying in baseball. No, the inning's over, Shirley. The inning's over. They got him out. That was 3 outs. All right, so it doesn't get easy. Freddie Freeman, the first batter for the Braves, looking to walk off the Dodgers in Game 1 of this NLCS. All right, Blake Trinan in to pitch. First pitch inside to Freddie Freeman, the lefty. First pitch of ball, 1 ball, no strikes. I don't think I could do it, Yellowman. I don't think I could do it. Next pitch. Swing and a miss by Freeman. 1 ball, 1 strike. Diego says if the Dodgers lose, it's their fault. Well, that happens sometimes in baseball. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. Freeman chasing a ball way down low. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Freeman. He's 0 for 3 on the night. Looking for that golden. Sombrero. That's all strikeouts, though, huh? Swing and a miss. Take a seat over there, Freddie Freeman. You just got struck out by Blake the Break Trinan. Sheila thinks it's going to be a 16-inning marathon. 306 in the chat.
Nasty pitch from Trinan. 14 strikeouts now for Berzerkers.
First time in Freddie Freeman's career he has struck
Roland looking up for 3 up, 3 down.
in the postseason. Here's Ozzie Albies.
Albies up there.
Away, 9th inning.
Albies gets a hold of this. Center field shallow. It's going to drop in for a single.
Ozzie Albies.
Drops in for a single.
Center field. And the Braves have the winning run on. The speedy Ozzie Albies. Dodgers outfielder stretches so deep.
I don't. Dodgers in the shift there to the first base side, and they just couldn't get out there. Seager running, trying to look over his head, not able to get there. Taylor not there in time either. And Albies, the speedy Albies, on first with 1 out here in the bottom of the 9th. He represents the winning run.
MVP caliber season for the Atlanta Braves.
Over to first. Close play at first. Close play at first.
Quick moves to first base.
I think they're looking at it in the Dodger dugout here.
Base cam.
The base cam covered up by the dirt. Albies knew what he was doing there.
Seemed lightly that Austin Riley came up with a big hit.
These two have a history trying to.
They go over to first again. They don't get him that time.
The right guy for the Braves to have on first base. 20 stolen bases this year.
Albies has covered up that camera that's underneath first base, so we won't be getting that replay.
He's trying to do that too. Ozzie Albies.
Always leading. Takes off.
Next pitch, Albies on the way. Will Smith throws it second base. Albies safe, and now is in scoring position.
A full stopper. No chance for Will Smith. And now the Braves have the winning run at second base.
In a game that's consumed with stolen base percentage, one of the hardest things you can do is when everyone in the ballpark knows you're going to steal a base and you get it done. The opposing manager, Dave Roberts, knows that.
He got a beautiful job. Will Smith.
Ah!
One of the most famous stolen bases.
John says Riley's going to end it.
Red Sox in the ALCS against the
Good swipe by Ozzie, says Pika.
3-0. Game 4. They came back and won that series. He knows. Always with
That's kind of the entire Dodger pitching staff there, Carlos.
2-2 game. Bottom of the
Next pitch. This ball hit. Left field. Going to get down. Braves are going to win it. Albies will score. Braves walk off the Dodgers in game 1. 3-2 is our final. Three-two is our final, y'all. Yeah, GG's in the chat to the Braves fans. 3:15 up in here, up in here. We'll be back again tomorrow. Vikings in the morning at 10 here on Valhalla Sports Talk. Then Dodgers versus Braves. At it again tomorrow in the afternoon. At it again in the afternoon. Yeah, that was a big mess up by Taylor there. Hey, we just got to win one in Atlanta, y'all. We just got to win one game in Atlanta to take back home field advantage. We've got our three best pitchers going in the next games, 2, 3, and 4. I still like the Dodgers' chances. Dodgers in 5. Dodgers in 5, y'all.
Look at this away. He throws the one mistake he made all night. He backed up. And Austin Riley, Ronnie, you said it right before. All summer long, he was carried this great.
There you go, Guillermo.
And in a game we just
Rick Ruler, congratulations on your win, buddy.
he comes up with the big hit.
The Brewers spent
Congratulations on your gambling win there, Rick Ruler.
Sliders that evaded the bat of Riley. Trying makes one of the few mistakes he's made all summer. Left it over the middle of the plate. And Riley with the big hit. And Albies with the big steal.
John says the Braves are going to sweep the Dodgers. Robert says best of 7. Dodgers about to win the next 4 games in a row and win this series, yo. That's a Valhalla hot take, yo. Dodgers going to win the next 4 in a row, and this thing will be over in 5. Just remember, the Dodgers have absolutely never lost a playoff series here on Valhalla Sports Talk. 220 in the chat, yo. LD says Dodgers in 5.
What are you trying to do? Take me through it.
You know what? I looked over a watch and said, basically, that's all you need. And that was my mindset. Just put something in play, see what happens.
When Ozzy stole second, did it change your approach?
Leslie says, so keep streaming, we'll keep watching. Definitely doing tomorrow's game, y'all. Tuesday is the one that's a maybe.
What do you see from your vantage
Probably a
point?
not likely.
Yeah,
Yeah, all the Dodgers back on regular rest after this game. Robert, good night, my buddy. Good night. Yellowman says facts.
Appreciate it. Brian.
Ronald says Braves in 6. Robert says we ain't going to start losing series now.
I don't want to be hyperbolic, but I think it's a game that the Atlanta Braves had to win. Considering what has happened to the Dodgers in the last 3 days, having that great win in Game 5, having the day off, having to use their bullpen.
GG's, Yellowman.
Ball game today, it is a
JNL says it's a best of 5 now.
Yeah, tip your hat to the Dodgers bullpen. In fact, they were able to do what they did tonight. In
Nick
almost
Taylor.
this ball game. But Austin Riley led
Welcome to the
all
Berserker.
hits in the second half, and he was the MVP of this game.
6 hits for the Braves, 14 strikeouts, and they still found a way to win the game.
Popped the fastball out of here in the 4th. And he delivers a slider into left field to drive in the winning
What's going on?
They walked us off?
What a moment. What a swing.
So we
What a
lost?
swing he'll never forget. 24-year-old Austin Riley coming off a 30.
COO just got demoted, y'all.
107 RBI season.
Why?
COO just got demoted for not knowing what's going on in the Dodger game.
Continues in the 2021 postseason.
So are they out?
No. Just game 1 of a 7-game series.
Standing by down below with Lord Shawty.
That alt street life is really trying to get me going.
Your approach in your at bat.
All right, so GG's to the Braves in that one. They lead the series 1-0. They lead the series 1-0. So the NLCS is 1-0 Braves. And after the Red Sox went out and destroyed the Astros today, that series is 1-1.
Are up next tomorrow. How does that sound? Congratulations. Brian.
All right, y'all. All right, y'all. Leslie says she was busy making your grub. That's over, Abe. Hey, what's up, King Lee Way? Yeah, we'll be back at it tomorrow here on the channel for Game 2. How did your stream go, buddy? Bobby says, I want a rematch, Valhalla. I think we're still okay. I still think the Dodgers are going to win games 2, 3, 4, and 5. Trey Young says the Dodgers finna bounce back. Appreciate you, Sheila. Listen, I don't do this enough on this channel. I don't do it enough. I don't thank my moderators for everything that they do in the chat. I think we have one of the most fun chats in YouTube. So thank you to the Mod Squad for all that you do. Also, thank you to all the channel members, all 13 of you, I believe. But appreciate you all. Appreciate you. JDL says Dodgers guaranteed a rematch against someone. Well, yeah, this is a rematch against these Braves too. Greg says, fun chat, my dog. All right, y'all. So we're going to get out of here. Valhalla Sports Talk. Remind you, be nice to your neighbor. Don't be a douchebag in life. It definitely wasn't a must-win. And we'll be back tomorrow for more Dodgers versus Braves baseball here on the channel. Valhalla Sports Talk is off the air.